through it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's only it's like the base
shield block, except wider.
Just gonna let
instead
this
of,
happen.
This is more of like an eye shape.
Oh,
If anybody wants to tune in more,
And
I'm just gonna let this happen.
you can fire through.
Okay.
Did you turn it on and hear us talking about it?
Yeah, I'm just slowly announcing.
No.
I've turned your mic on and everything.
Oh, we're live. Oh, whoops.
Welcome, everyone.
Yeah, we're talking about Destiny 2, the musical, because we like
The
talking.
musical,
Alright.
the play.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Saladin
I'll kill their mic because
the
I
best
don't know
actor.
how much you got out of that. Let's do some announcements. I'm gonna do this thing so we can we'll get into the playing the game. So, I think last night when we broadcast, I forgot to announce some of the new followers and stuff. So I apologize for that. So let me get that done. Let me look these up. Live. And there it is. So we had a couple new followers over the last week. Mitch JZ91 and I Jane U Robot. She's a big fan of somebody that I was on a panel interview with Dave Barrett. It was amazing. That thing was amazing. The panel, I mean, the SAC Library is really trying to step up their tabletop game, literally. So they have you can check out board games, you can check out all that good stuff there now. So they brought a few of us in there to talk about the business side of it. So we talked about some things and what we do and what we don't do and all that stuff. So on that's a nice little segue because we have some great sponsors that have stuck with us for the last, couple of years now. And we are adding more very, very soon. Yours truly, I know this sounds selfish and everything, but I will be going to TwitchCon soon, thanks to a sponsor that's coming out. So to help us out, gonna help me pay for it. So, so it's gonna be dope. So I'm gonna go down there and meet some people, see some people I haven't seen for about a year, and hang out with them. So new sponsors are coming. Stay tuned. And yeah.
My apologies.
Always. You have ads on Twitch. You have ads on everything. Collections, and that's a segue to go into kind of the business side of things too. We're working on a little bit of a revamp. You will not lose any content. The content will stay the same, and we'll keep rolling with the stuff that we're doing. Just look for the hashtag After Dark. That will label some stuff that we can kind of do what we want. You have to click the little button that says mature. But we are going to be moving into some stuff that is family friendly. So we are working on that. There's a amazing person. I can't point to all the way through these heads. On the other side. Valerie there is going to be helping us out in figuring out how to get this done correctly so that we can have some content and your kids can be there at the same time. Not that we judge people for it. Some people can say fuck, some people just don't. It's not the thing to do. So we're going to come up with some cool stuff, more board game oriented, more little lighter stuff. Not lighter as in story, but a little less adult. That's it. So look for the After Dark hashtag. We haven't really filmed anything for the other part, but it's coming very soon. We'll be doing that probably mid-afternoon. So look for it. This week, of course, we're doing this show right here, One Shot Action Theater, Monster of the Week. But make sure on Friday, if you missed last week's podcast that dropped on Friday, it's totally okay because it's a podcast. So go back and listen to it. And then also this Friday is the bonus round with our same guest, Brianna. So check it out. Super fun. And the cool thing about the bonus round, that's usually after we've done a couple things recreationally, like a shot of vodka. So things get a little bit sillier in the last 15, 20 minutes. Next week, Generation Hero is back on Tuesday for our finale of this arc, and then Chronicles of Karate will be returning next Wednesday. Other than that, this weekend, we want to make sure that it looks like we're putting a cast together, and we're going to have another episode of Total Fiasco on Saturday. So tune in for that, 6 p.m. That'll be from Cat Studio, not from Scooter Studios. So check that out, too. Yes, should be very, very fun. And I will get... This is where I get all... I don't have the right buttons, so I have to find the button. Because Scooter tries to redo things and then moves buttons because he thinks they'll be more efficient, and they're actually slower. That's my life. All right, let's get to them. 3 gram there. Their mic is on.
Hello.
Yes, it's on. I'm going to turn mine off.
Hey, I'm not on a phone.
I know, right? That
I
was
know.
so much fun.
He's
real.
I mean, when you were gone, you nearly killed your teammates. You nearly ruined the mission.
Oh yeah, that's okay. You know, aside from
this is what happens when you try to take charge. Just let us leave the mission. We'll be
I
fine.
have this in the bag.
You telling this is the government agent?
do we remember
He's
how we
obviously doing his
almost burned
job.
down a national monument or a state monument?
Do you
I
remember the
would've-
part
how
where
we
your
assaulted
bosses
a cop?
said you were doing a terrible job, and they
Yeah.
didn't mention us at all?
Oh, they
they
did.
did.
They did. Oh, they absolutely did.
They said,
They
"Hey,
didn't tell us
you
we
were
were doing
doing
bad. They
very
told
well.
you were doing bad.
You need to step up your game. Is the moral of the story?
They aren't
Right,
sending
okay.
you supplies.
Sure. I'll just shoot ghost lady. I won't shoot ghost ladies in the leg."
That was actually pretty cool. So, let's talk what happened last time. Last time, you guys managed to find out where this creature had its lair, saved the lives of 2 individuals who were going to wander into the Holst Manor in Holstcote Park, and managed to get them to relative safety while you went after the police officer who had been captured by this creature. You did not find him, but you did find sort of one of its traps that it laid for those who wandered into its lair after hours. After nearly burning down the manor by setting the basements on fire, which...
Look, it had to happen. It's just how normal fire works.
We were getting rid of the spider
Have
web.
you thought about using, ice in the next character?
I'm already branching out. I'm doing new things. I can throw entropy now.
Oh, okay, great.
Sounds exhausting.
Sounds a little draining.
It's the opposite of fire.
It really actually is.
Yeah, you know
Fire
what? Yeah,
is
you're
energy
right, yeah.
and entropy
I
is
mean,
the lack of.
there's no fire extinguisher magic, so I figure entropy is the closest thing.
And shooting the extinguisher was kind of alright up until V put her leg away, but it's semantics.
So happened in the basement after they set it on fire. They ran for a fire extinguisher, which... Well, one of them ran. Willow ran to try to grab it,
I was
but
trying to be a hero.
somehow our Nate, the
Our
government
intrepid
agent,
explorer.
took a rifle and shot it, actually hitting our good friend Willow, nearly killing her.
It was a leg wound, and that
was a
round
leg-
tumbles.
It wasn't a blood
So
wound,
it
was
was-
a leg
it
wound.
It was a nasty leg wound because it was unstable.
Oh.
You remember I had to
You
fix that.
you
with the
caused
fire?
internal bleeding, which if you had not bungled your roll on healing,
I didn't bungle it. It just wasn't as good as it should have been.
yes,
Bungled, yeah. Right.
bungled. I'm gonna stick with
You
bungled
gonna
because I like
entropy
that
that
word.
leg too?
Whoops! I accidentally spent the wrong spell. Sorry.
So
You didn't want
Look
that
like
leg
walking
anyway,
around
right?
with limp.
after kind of realizing that they were outmatched and in dire need of some healing and some relaxation after some stressful moments, they retreated safely,
Against
leaving
my
behind the
will.
police station. Yes, behind against the rules they left, leaving behind the police station, the police officer who had been captured, and regrouped the next morning at Tovar's, or at least plan to regroup at Tovar's Emporium in downtown, an old town, Point Diablo, and that's where we're picking up. So, it is now morning. I believe, Willow, you have some wounds still on you, don't you?
I do. I'm still wounded.
How many wounds do you currently have?
I currently have 2.
2, okay.
And that was after my night healing.
Pretty sure we're all still a little bit wounded.
Yeah, I think Elliot has at least 1 wound at the moment.
I thought we were all good to go.
No, you're the only one who was good to go, Mr.
You
Shooting
all
all of
got
us.
some healing after sleeping in your
The hotel
supernatural
room.
healing that is you.
Supernatural healing.
This guy with his punny jokes.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it.
So,
Did
what are you guys
Martin
up to?
say it best?
What are you guys doing? And if you want me to recap for you that your characters know, but you may have forgotten in our 2-week absence.
I can't believe that you shot me in the goddamn leg.
Why did you shoot him?
We're supposed to be on the same team. You realize that, right?
You both realize you're scolding me as I am cleaning and finishing reassembling my handgun, right?
What do you
And
think
there's
that's
a
gonna do?
magazine.
I have magazines in my fingertips. They're called fire. And entropy.
Wow. That must be really great when you're at home alone.
It's
Yeah,
great.
looks like a fire day, looks like entropy day.
Look, you need a little bit of heat, and then you don't want too much. So you have to make sure to know how to turn it off.
And it's just staring at you like,
It's-
I can't unhear that!
I think we're still hashtag at night or in the dark currently, right? I think.
Yep.
That's some like
Sorry.
icy hot KY jelly right there.
Sorry about that, folks. Hammer Tabletop doesn't strict anything like that, but if we're going after dark, we'll go ahead and ease that. a little bit.
Ease it, please. Let's go full blast.
Going down to the red lights district.
Is it red lights or red lights?
Red light? I don't know.
It's-
Roxanne
it's-
always
I think
said it
it's
was
an
don't.
FNS.
I
They
think
always, the police always told Roxanne not to turn on that red light. So it might be singular.
I think it is singular.
I'm pretty sure it's plural.
And we can look this up, but we'll get distracted.
Okay, hold on here.
Can we put a pause in the show?
I have a solution. I have a solution. Commenters, let us know.
yes, commenters, please.
Yeah, please.
In the chat, tell us what you think it is, red light or red lights.
And then Google it and tell me the actual answer.
Yeah, that.
But do that
It
in a
also
room on
works.
your own without anybody else watching.
I mean,
I want to know the answer now.
just type it and then put Wikipedia afterwards. So that looks like you're doing research.
Yeah.
So
Wait, Wikipedia isn't research?
Yeah, actually, I have several teachers who are one who actually edited her own material on Wikipedia. She's a scholar of Harry Potter, and others who have been referenced in the past.
Harry Potter scholar sounds like the absolute best job in the world, and
Oh, she
I
loves
want her. I want her job. I didn't know that was a thing.
She has been doing this for nigh a decade.
I want her job.
She teaches at Shameless Blood, Cowboy Pomona.
So
They
what you're
teach
saying
a
is,
Harry Potter as literature class.
so what you're saying is, through board games, I can learn a spell to take her job from her.
Yes.
Good. I'm glad
Yes.
this is the 80s.
Also,
and the
don't
D&D
forget to
sketch store.
don't forget to practice actual witchcraft. Can't forget that part.
Yes.
Bloodleaf, no.
So,
So Nate is also as staring at you guys as he has finished assembling the 1911 and is getting the barbs and slings thrown at him every which way. So he loads the magazine, slides it back. Well, we know shooting it kind of hurts it a bit.
And shooting
know
me
setting it on-
hurts me a lot.
Yes, don't do that again.
I'll
I know
do
setting
my
it on
best not to.
fire hurts it quite a bit.
Yeah, so that's why I made the request for some phosphorus and silver because it doesn't like silver. Maybe
Also,
we should just go down to like the nearest jewelry store, go buy some Flavor Flav boxes.
so that's a great idea, Nate. And let me preface this. You're doing great, hon. Just maybe we go talk to the old man what knows things.
stop old.
You know, every time I go in there,
You're
my
30s.
watch stops. Hell, I'll even get a signal.
I'm quite surprised your watch hasn't stopped being around me.
Hey, why is Mickey's hand always constantly pointing?
Yeah, let me try some entropy on it.
Just turns to
Mickey,
make a use magic check.
Oh God, no!
You know why not?
Yeah, let's do this. It's if you fail it, you're not going to be experienced.
Ah, I got a 9. No, hold on. I got an 11.
Okay, what did you accomplish? What you wanted to do?
I did.
So Mickey turns into a Salvador
No,
Dali
you
painting.
shush. Mickey, all the gears inside, all the entropy goes through the gears and causes all the dust to disintegrate. And it starts working. You thank me now.
Oh, you're trying to get the work, not trying to destroy it. Oh, my bad.
Why would I try to destroy his watch?
Because you're hilarious.
No,
I
saved his life.
I wanted Mickey to just age on the thing and just shrivel and his arms just like sink. I was thinking like a Salvador Dali painting, but like...
What is wrong with you? That's not normal to want. Mickey's a happy character.
You sick bastard.
For Christ's sake. In character, out of character. God!
Both.
Both? Okay, so... I guess, yeah, we'll go ahead and go talk to Magic Man. Are you gonna be okay?
I don't know. Are you gonna shoot me in the leg again?
Well, if I get enough sass, maybe. But right now, I'll shoot you in the other one. He'll leave it out. You just walk around. You can get you fitted for some good springs.
Jeez. So you guys will hop inside of the
1969 Dodge Charger.
The 1969 Dodge Charger. You
made it through that whole hill climbing thing unscathed, and through the path and all that.
Yeah, you got it out there just fine, and well, you rolled really well in the driving check, so I really can't, be at fault for that one.
All right, let's go see Magic Man.
So you guys arrive there, and you notice it's a Saturday. Most stores aren't open this early, but his currently has the close sign on it, but the door is open partially. You see there are two of the cars parked here.
I don't think he knows what close means.
I don't stop at the close sign, I just keep walking in.
Okay. You guys walk into the sort of dingy, dark interior of the store.
What do those cars look like?
One car is
a sheriff's car?
Actually, no. One's I think it's called Pinto.
A Ford Pinto?
Ford Pinto. And the other is like a Focus or some sort of mid-sized car.
No badges, markings, nothing.
Nope. You do recognize the Focus-like car, sedan. That is the car that was parked out front of Francisca Brooks' house, or apartment complex.
Who was he again, for reference to the viewers?
Francisca? She was the girlfriend to the...
was she the girl who went into the forest?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Armed with a baseball bat.
Oh, that's good. I'm already walking in. I didn't see that. I don't care.
So, you guys all walking in?
Yep.
Inside the interior of this store, you notice that there's kind of a curtain leading to a back area and Tamar's sitting out front, as well as Francisca Brooks and Eliza Wright, the police officer, who she's in plain clothes at the moment. And they're kind of waiting around. They spot you.
Ah, you came here. I'm glad we gave you the directions.
Oh, looks like you're alive. How wonderful.
I mean, you got us out of there. You told us to leave. Did everything go all right last night? Did you get back Dale?
No, nothing went right.
Everything went sideways.
We're working.
Here's a violent snicker.
Well, aren't you a happy motherfucker?
I just like to hear about these things when they happen.
Aren't you happy that there's a police officer missing, about to die?
I don't think about to die, but as long as you guys do your job today, I think they'll be just fine.
Alright, can you tell me what this thing is? And I pull the piece of chitin out from the not rosary, it was a crucifix that's wrapped around my arm.
Still wrapped there, still slightly wrapped. Muddy.
Mm-hmm.
And a bit bloody, actually.
Yep.
You see Francisca kind of eye it for a second.
Was that hers?
It's not.
The rose.
Oh wait, yeah, it was her.
The rosary belonged to the dead guy.
The rosary we found while we were exploring the forest.
The ring in the rosary belonged to Eric Johnson.
Yes, I know that. That's a thing I don't.
She's not eyeing it out of like it's her property. She's eyeing it because it's kind of a weird thing to have wrapped around your arm.
A rosary. Not a rosary. Not a. Okay, I'll give you that.
Like having it in your hand, using the prayer bead, sure, but.
It's not a rosary, it's just a silver chain.
Tovar, what's the deal with the bit of whatever we...
Chitin. It's chitin.
Chitin.
I have some ideas. Let's go to the back room, please. Back room. He ushers everybody towards the back.
Okay.
This man with his secrecy.
I don't like
it's not like this one should be readily acknowledged.
Yeah, they're also going to go back.
Okay.
He walks to the front of the store, locks it, and throws a curtain over it and sits backwards with you all. In the back room, there is this nice, large, round oak table, nicely polished with some ornate carvings along the sides, and plenty of chairs for everybody to sit down at. And he doesn't take a seat, he actually goes towards one of the cupboards in the back of the room, opens up, pulls out a book, and sits down.
I fix my jacket and then sit down.
Oh, is it story time?
Get off that leg.
It
hon.
will be.
You had to go see the doctors. It's not good.
Nate pulls out the seat for Willow and motions for her to come and sit down. Pushes her up to the table.
You, Devar, say, "Aren't you a gentleman?"
It was when he shot me. I guess he is for real.
And then Nate leans up.
I want to check your pockets.
What?
I dive into my pockets really freaked out.
You pull out a small bag with a sort of symbol on it.
Excuse me. What was that?
I think he reverse pickpocketed us.
I'm thinking I put my hands in my pocket and I pull out like 6 bullets in my pocket, one in the other. And I had an extra bullet.
So
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
is that bag she has anything magical that I might be able to sense?
You probably have come across this in your travels before. It is definitely it's a hex bag,
It's a hex bag.
used by witches to cast all sorts of spells at a distance.
It's used by
including
witches
ones-
to cast all sorts of spells at a distance.
Jeez. Including ones meant to eavesdrop on conversations.
Quite interesting.
Yep.
This is yours, you said?
Yes, it is.
You're smiling a lot, aren't you?
I am.
Do you know what I'm about to do with this?
I'll burn it up.
No, you're wrong. Here, put this back in your pocket.
He's confused by it. So she has 2 now?
No, that was hers.
Oh.
I haven't checked my pockets. I don't have pockets. I'm a stately woman. And everyone knows stately women do not have pockets.
No, they got
That is
purses,
a true
right?
statement.
True. He only needs it on one of you anyways. You've all been together for these conversations and events.
So,
So,
what do you got in that book?
I have plenty of things, but what I first need for you is I need to know what you've found. What sort of clues have you found to help me narrow down which creature this might be?
Well, there was a giant spider. That chitin that I gave you is part of it.
Good to know. Giant spider,
Nate,
chitinous exoskeleton, those kind of go hand in hand.
was there anything else about this spider other than the
Interesting
fact
pattern.
that it was a spider and massive and very poisonous and deadly?
Point blank annihilation kind of worked.
Not really.
Well, I did kind of shoot a chunk of it off at least twice, but it also took the form of a lady?
Interesting. It took the form of a lady?
Glowing young lady?
Interesting. Anything else you can... Things you come across, things that it might not like.
I don't know if it actually took the form of a lady. It
I
just
saw a young lady.
You all saw that.
We all saw it.
Didn't we see it as a spider, and the man was looking at the spider all funny like it was a lady when we actually saw it the first time?
You've seen... When you first saw it, you saw the woman and you saw something shattering behind them. When you cast the firewall, the lure disappeared and you saw the spider back there.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I don't think it liked fire very much.
Well, who does?
Yeah. But
I do.
it didn't
I
have any
love
particular
fire.
weakness to fire?
I don't think it liked it.
I mean,
Probably, well, fire kind of.
It had a weakness to the. I hold up the crucifix.
silver.
Not a big
I don't know if
fan
it was
of
the silver or the holy symbol, but one of the two.
Found in the woods.
Interesting.
It likes living in houses and shooting a bunch of web and like to close doors. I guess it has that ability to do that.
I don't think that was necessarily the spider. I think it was more of the house. It's,
Wait, you're saying some random person just goes and puts magic hexes all over this house to lock it down
well,
in the event of a spider infestation?
no.
To trap people inside?
Sounds pretty damn.
Merrick Holst, the son of Reinhardt, one of the founders of Point Diablo, was very much into the occult, so he probably warded his house against intrusion or did it to split up intruders.
Oh,
100
makes
years
total
ago.
perfect sense.
Yes. Well, nearly 200, but still.
And no one's been in there since. I
Well,
guess
people
I
have been
went
in
back.
there since, but
They tour,
only
but it's
during
daytime hours.
daytime hours. It's a museum.
So, museum week.
An odd trigger on a spell to only go off after daylight.
I mean, that's when people would break into your house, and
It's also when you would be walking around the house.
Did anybody try
not
to evict?
necessarily.
Did anybody try to evict this guy?
Tried
Evict, like remove him
from his
out
house.
of town?
No, people really turned kind of a blind eye, actually.
Everybody liked.
The Holst family and the Colt family were very much loved in town, despite their sort of shadowy inclinations.
Okay.
That's why this town is known for such opulence.
And how no one turns, or how everyone turns a blind eye to fire from hands and tasing cops.
Or, you know, aliens in Roswell. There's people just kind of ignore it, and some people celebrate it.
Some people are idiots.
Which ones are which?
Who's more foolish,
Anyways,
the fool or the
so
fool
he
that
starts
follows you?
flipping through his book. I think I found something that may match this creature. It's called a Jurogumo.
Judo what?
A Jurogumo. It is a Japanese monster.
How did it get all the way over here?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not entirely certain. It takes them nearly 2,000 years to take from
Grow.
tiny spider to man-eating spider.
Do you think there'd be a little time, between Tiny and Man Munching, right?
2,000 years. And civilization that would bring such a creature to this continent haven't been around for 2,000 years.
What happened during the war? World War II.
Well, the Americans fought against the Nazis.
Well, there was a situation over Oregon, not too far from here.
So,
But that was them trying to drop plague rats and other creatures, pig stuff.
I do enjoy the plague rats. Right out of the old witch textbook.
so
What, you don't remember the Black Plague? Look, I've read a few grimoires in my
That
time.
wasn't the witch's fault,
so
mostly.
what are the odds that 80 years ago? I mean, they had submarines. I mean, I
Sure.
saw that documentary Spielberg
But
made about.
let's be honest, most people don't know the existence of monsters until it's eating their face.
So,
Do you think they spent a
Like
little
you,
bit
do you
more
remember
time?
that when I saved your life from the monster that was about to eat your face?
It was a werewolf.
zombies. Yeah.
A lot of things out there that go
Good
bump in the
times.
nights.
Good times.
Most people tend to ignore them. Sort of the blissful ignorance of humans.
So,
Like I said,
did the families ever import anything from East Asia back in the 1800s?
I'm sure plenty. But I don't think they would...
Import a giant
These
spider.
creatures are very, very rare indeed.
And it's
What happens is they tend to try to lure young men, adult men, into a nest through a lure of some sort of beautiful woman, promising large families and so on and so forth. But it seems from the lore that one of the people who, Japanese legend, that a man survived because he was a soldier and had his sword on him, happened to be made of silver. A rare item even for Japan.
because I didn't start using
So,
real iron and steel. So,
That's a very brittle sword.
unless it was plated, but Japanese swordsmiths.
Yeah,
Very
they have the
talented.
magic all of their own. It's weird.
but there have been plenty of silver swords throughout history. So, I think that might be one of its weaknesses, or the way to kill it is with a silver sword.
So you have a lot of things here.
I
What
don't
about-
have a silver sword.
Oh. Do you know where one is? Preferably in town.
I do.
Oh, he does. That's a surprise. Isn't that a surprise?
I think it's a surprise.
That's a big surprise.
Sure is.
Let me guess, it's at a public museum.
No, it's in the
Indeed
police-
it is.
Oh.
I'm not-
No,
I'm
not the
triggered.
one in town. It is the one on the other side of Point Diablo Forest, the state forest, in the Old Town area. The museum there, a sword belonging to a Captain Emmanuel Tovar. Yes, relation.
Okay.
He had a sword given to him by royalty back in Spain, made of silver. It's been on display for the past 80 years.
Any way we can get our hands on it without causing a fuss?
Nope.
I know.
Does anything in your book talk about how pure the silver has to be?
Nope, it does not say how pure the silver has to be. Though I'm positively certain that silver plating might do the job, but I wouldn't.
Completely effectively.
Yes. It doesn't have to be, a sword. It could also be a silverware, like a knife.
Look at the silverware knife he stole from the thing. Yeah, we should go find some more silver. What about a bullet?
Hasn't been tested before. You're more than willing to try.
You don't happen to have an ingot of silver laying around, do you?
That was such an oddly specific item. No, I don't have an inglet of silver.
You work in you own a curio shop. Of course, I'm going to ask for the oddly specific.
I mean,
Specifically
Silver
related to
shavings,
this.
silver flakes, silver dust. I have that sort of thing, yes. But
Not enough to make
silver
an actual
ingot.
ingot? Not enough to make an ingot about yay big for a couple of slugs?
Not if I don't want to have any silver in store for the next couple of months.
Well, I mean, you don't really need silver in store, do you?
Yes, I do.
I
All
don't know
right.
what to do.
So I
The
have a
witch
plan.
community would be very much angry if I didn't have
They
it.
can
How
hold their
about-
horses. We have bigger fish
We
to fry.
go get this sword, and
Not
by
really.
I mean I go make a portal in, and let you go in and get the sword, and then you can come back through the portal. That works, right?
Actually, I actually have, and he looks at Mickey's watch running like clockwork. Well, Mickey's watch is just the watch face,
Isn't he
and then
so
it's
jovial?
like got like little special forces little wristband thing on it, but it's still a Mickey Mouse watch. He's like, well,
I wish you would clean that sometimes. I mean, I can't always be around for you.
Division 6 is supposed to be bringing.
I do.
equipment. What
It's
about
really
quite,
do.
it's quite
fire, phosphorus? Does that say anything in the book? Or is it just more of an agitator?
It's,
Let me give you some
I mean,
information,
let's
then.
be honest, fire's gonna hurt things, but kill it? Probably not.
Well, maybe
Burn
you
it to
can
a
hurt
cinder
with
so
the-
it can't move, then yeah, you can stab with a sword.
Well, I did make a good call on the white phosphorus then. The phosphorus rounds.
You're going to bring a white phosphorus to a wooden house?
Remember that time when I brought fire to a wooden house? It was great. Everyone loved it.
Could you please not destroy the house?
Look, I didn't destroy the house. It's perfectly fine.
Everything is
slightly,
fine.
slightly
Well,
charred.
I cleaned up the spider webs.
The worst thing that happens, I got shot in the leg.
Yeah, she got shot in the
Splashes
leg,
of
and that
blood,
was his fault.
charred wood. I think it looks like a little bit of a horror show down there at the moment.
That
Well,
doesn't
it
look
kind of is every day of my life working with these two. But,
I mean, your superiors must love you because we're the best.
They really must.
well, hopefully they'll come by with whatever they can give. Otherwise, we're going to have to steal that.
Oh, yes,
silver.
didn't you ask your superiors for some silver last night?
Silver slugs and dragon's breath rounds.
Man, they
I
must
mean,
be
you could
slow.
bring the silver slugs to me and I can melt them down into a silver ingot, probably.
No, the ingot was to make... Never mind, don't worry about the ingot.
Well, we could always go ahead and Amex government.
Put your gun away. We're in a civil
government
house.
Government charge card.
You're
And
going
just
to
go and
buy
buy a bunch of silver
That's very
from the
expensive.
jewelry store.
It's
I
very
don't know if the
expensive.
jewelry store would have a silver ingot.
Well, I'm pretty sure we got enough money for it.
I mean, we're in a podunk
Well,
town in the middle of...
if you can bring it there, I know someone who can
Smelt it, remove, and make it.
smelting, not so much. Summon, maybe. No, definitely summon.
What?
Yes.
Summon what?
You give this person the composite materials and they can summon something out of it.
Right, but we were getting the silver for the... sorry, wrong accent. We were getting the silver for the bullet.
For what?
For the bullet.
Why would you? He's already getting silver bullets.
Right. What use is there for summoning a demon?
No, you take. Oh my gosh. You call yourself a spell user too.
You
Jeez.
call yourself a summoner, and you're just.
I'm
talking
not the
about
summoner. Someone else in town is the summoner.
What? Okay. What are they going to summon?
You would bring them, say, a bunch of silver jewelry, and they would take that silver jewelry and summon a silver sword out of it.
Summon a silver sword out.
I don't know.
You're
I don't
using
like
the
where
wrong word there,
Transmutation.
Transmutation. That's a completely separate school of magic. There's transmutation, and then there's conjuration. They're two different things.
I can
This is
recall
alteration.
somewhere there's like 8 different schools, and I'm pretty sure, you know.
Oh, there
This
are far more
person,
than that, my
this
friend.
person,
You've got to remember the substance.
I don't want to say who this person is, not until you have agreed to do that route. Person prefers their secrecy,
I want to meet him.
and yes,
Not
they
a
can
demon, don't
summon
But
things out of other things.
if you work with demon, you're as good as a demon in my book.
He
No,
is
none
not.
of them are working.
They are
with
not
you.
a demon.
If they're
There's no
summoning
demon
things.
here. No,
They're-
it's not summoning. Remember, this is transmutation. There's a big difference.
Summon an object out of composite materials, or summon something from the aether itself.
Ooh, from the Aether. That's the exact opposite of Demon Land, I believe. Maybe. I don't know.
Aether is basically magic and magical essences.
You call it the Aether. Okay.
The term aether. You've never heard that before?
Look, I'm
You're
from
British. You should know that word.
I use proper terminology.
That is a proper British word.
Like mana.
That's just.
And cookie.
Tap the reef.
Jeez.
I prefer using the Egyptian spell work. It's much better.
Okay, so we could either go get the sword
That's
from
questionable
your,
still.
from your antecedent, or we could wait for my organization to bring whatever they have, which I doubt because they weren't really big fans of me to begin with. Hey, by the way, there's ads on Twitch.
By the way, there's ads on Twitch.
I haven't heard that one before.
Just happened, right? She's gonna Twitch to watch ourselves flounder at this moment.
42.
So we could either get the sword
I was
from your
just
antecedent,
curious.
we
So
have
would you think
someone summon something, or we could wait for somebody to bring something. What's the best result for getting stuff done now, instead of having to wait? Because if we wait and it comes, then we've got one.
The
extra
creature's
thing.
not gonna move until dark. It'll be stuck inside of its nest until.
We've got all day to find out.
You could also hunt it while it's still nesting. You know where it lives.
We know where it lives, but how far deep does that spider hole go?
Could be the attic.
We never did check the attic.
Well, I mean,
How many floors of that building did you check? 2. Which were
Ground floor and basement.
So ground floor and first floor.
No, we said that.
You go with ground floor and second floor. In America, we go first floor, second floor.
So you check the first floor and the basement. That still leaves 2 floors, the second floor and the attic left. Did you find the object that I asked?
There's a book. We can go ahead and go grab it when we're heading through
Yes.
there again. Because
It
I
was a
remembered
bit-
about that before I went to bed last night.
There was some shoddy spell work blocking a lot of the doorways. We had to move
I wouldn't call
slowly.
Shoddy, it was really well designed. So
I mean-
no one would notice it until it was too late.
And then
well,
we
you
noticed it and we
sure
fixed
are
it.
complimenting whoever put those spells up our lot. Are you in cahoots? Is this a conspiracy?
No.
Yes.
No, don't worry about it.
It's always a conspiracy.
I
You
pull
need-
up my gun when I hear conspiracy.
No, this is mine.
Did you take the gun from her?
Yes.
Take the hunting rifle.
You let it go?
We
well,
can.
when
we,
it's with her, I don't fight.
Okay.
we can get some drinks later, but not right now.
And doesn't he
If
sell you
this is a
$50?
conspiracy,
It's
I'm
not-
blowing his head off. You know that, right?
You're blowing her.
Blowing her head off. Just, you know,
I'm-
body
I'm
there,
at him,
head
by
there.
the way.
No, I'm saying her.
No, she's talking about your daemon. Don't worry about it.
Well, the damon's also going.
All
The
right.
name is. Jeez.
I'm gonna
Thai's
give-
not even here right now.
I'm gonna call my supervisors and
She's not
find
here
out
right
where they're
now.
at
Don't
with that
worry
stuff.
about it. It'll be
Okay.
fine.
If worse comes to
It's a
worse,
conspiracy.
I don't think he's
somehow
in the but if he is, we'll blow him up. It'll be fine.
mess this
Yeah.
up.
Yes.
You can just. I got your number, right? I can call you.
You can call the store. Yes, I'll pick up. I'm one of the 2 who work here.
Hands free, right?
Why would I
he
use his
doesn't-
hands free?
He doesn't seem like the type of person who'd have a cell phone.
He pulls out a cell phone.
Oh, he does. That's
Who did you
surprising.
steal that from?
Again, hands free. So
That's
you
too
just
surprising. That is
Wait,
2 times
where did I
surprising,
steal this from?
Brandon.
just floating the phone.
Bought it. This store actually makes money.
That's a surprise. 3
All right,
surprises.
I'll
in a
be-
day.
I'll be back.
Surprises.
If they don't have the rounds in, they're going to be all day. Then we'll go look at trying to get that sword. In the meantime, trying to antagonize anyone.
I'm a hero.
Don't
I
burn
don't know what you're
anything or
talking about.
entropy anything. I'll be back.
You always take away all the fun.
So Nate, you step outside to give your bosses a call. Phone rings twice before Agent Carol, part of your support team, answers.
Hey, Carol.
Oh, Nate.
Uh,
What you calling for?
Update on the equipment we asked for. Dragon's Breath rounds and silver slugs.
Yeah, give me a second. Minute passes. ETA at the in you're saying at
Yeah, commission.
3 hours.
3 hours?
About noon.
Noon. Okay. Is it just an assortment of silver bullets, or is it just all silver slug, 12 gauge, and 45?
It's it is a box of silver slugs, box of pistol rounds, and a box of, well, not really a box, it's more of like 6 Dragon's Breath. They really don't want you working with fire,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
they get it.
Yeah.
So they gave you some.
Yeah. You guys, if you guys could send me information, I need something about Juragudo.
Juragudo.
Yeah. Ask the eggheads in R&D. See if they know anything about it.
Was that intentional? This is me as the keeper. Was that an intentional mistake of the name, or
Yeah, well, trying to pronounce it as best I can.
Juragumo?
Juragumo?
Yeah.
All right. Juragumo.
Yeah, we'll take a look and see what we can find out.
And if you guys could just email or text that info post haste.
Got it.
Juragumo. Okay.
Good luck. Yeah,
Thanks,
it's
Carol.
spelled Joromuno.
J-O-R...
No, R-O, sorry.
J-O-R-A-G-U-M-O?
No. Joromugu... Jorogumo.
TZ.
I don't know if any of you guys ever played Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes, I
Did you
have.
remember the
I
giant
know what
spider
you're talking
creature?
about now.
Activated his trap card.
Well, he's outside doing his call. What is the guy's name again?
German Tovar?
German Tovar?
Yeah, he just goes by Tovar, though.
Okay, Tovar. Tovar, those hex bags you have on these two, could I tap into those?
What for?
So in case I might need to see what they're seeing or hear what they're hearing at any point in time, I might be able to do so.
How good do your spell work?
Very!
Oh, yeah. Sure, I can show you how to do it.
Awesome. Let's do that.
So he shows how to make one of these hex bags. It's not a whole lot. Bit of chicken bone.
Chicken bone.
Just it has a bunch of different herbs in it, as well as a pinch of gold dust.
Get your roast bone. Got a nice fine soup.
Cheese.
Hey Nate, ask for gold dust as well.
It probably costs you about $10 to make one little hex bag worth of this stuff.
Oh. These are rather...
Gold dust is expensive.
Oh, I was about to say.
It's the gold dust that's really the expensive part.
Oh.
These are rather cheap and... I mean, I don't want to say shoddy, but they're not made well, are they?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's just a pouch. What happens if someone opens the pouch?
See the sigil on that?
Yeah, I mean...
Once you close it, it doesn't open until it burns. The only way to destroy them is by burning them.
Okay, why did you try to slip us one, then? I mean, you know I burned everything, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Why think I didn't slip one on you? If you found it, you would burn it. These two idiots would find it like, oh, what's this, and put it away again.
That's
Making
a
nothing
fair
of it.
point. No offense. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
No, I didn't hear
Well,
So
you.
you saw inside the room.
While you guys do this, I go sneak off to get a drink.
Okay, so you're currently gone down
I'll
the
go to
block
bar.
at O'Malley's pub.
Across the street from O'Reilly's. The other Irish pub in town.
Yeah, you guys start
There's
talking
a
magic
blood
and I'm
feud
like,
there that goes deeper than anything. We'll explore that next episode. We
Next
won't.
time on the
We
Big Giant
won't.
Bar Brawl, Nate walks back in and sits down.
I walk out as he's walking in. Nate, I need to go shopping. I'll be back. You owe me $50?
So, yeah. Yeah, by the way, the stuff's going to be here by noon.
I try to reach for his wallet.
Where's Willow at?
Right, remember that $50 you owed us?
You just hear a crash as I get into a bar fight and throw somebody out the window.
Okay,
guess, I think I found Willow.
I need you to roll kick some ass.
No, wait, hold on.
I'm gonna get this.
Before we do that, I wasn't joking about the $50.
3.
Out
3.
I rolled a 3. This is
I
not
wasn't
good.
joking about the $50. I will take 20 though. I only need $20.
So, what happens is, while you guys this happens, you hear the crash and you throw somebody through the window. However, one of the guys picks up a bar stool, another guy in there, his friend, and whacks you upside the head, dealing 1 wound to you.
Oh no.
So
It's a crash as you stagger forward. Do you want to continue doing this?
Yes, I do.
Roll again.
should we
So
go?
$20?
Can you stop what's going on out there?
Yes, I can.
Take the is
10.
the police
10.
officer still
Okay.
there?
Yeah, she's there. She's running out the door right now.
Okay. So
Go help.
$20 though.
God, you monster.
Come on.
You
Step.
monster.
She's going to die. We need to get that $20.
With a 10, you can choose 1 extra effect. You gain
Yes.
advantage. You inflict terrible
That
harm,
wasn't
you
because
suffer
you won
less
the bet.
harm, or you force them where you want them.
Fine,
Okay.
whatever. Have you
I
selfish
just want to
pride?
throw him on the other side of the bar. I don't want to kill him. I just want him to know who's boss.
Okay, so you
I'm
force
running
them
out.
to guard them.
Who
I'm
runs
running out
Barbertown?
after the
You
com.
throw the guy over the counter, but the guy that was through the window had to climb back through, picked up a shard of glass, and slashed you across the back.
Okay.
You take 1 wound.
How
You're
long-
now unstable.
Well, I'm up to 4.
Yeah, you're
okay.
unstable.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
You're currently bleeding profusely along your back.
I'm rushing behind the cop.
The cop turns the corner and she says, "Hey, you two, stop it!"
Yes.
She has pulled a gun out and she has her badge in the other hand.
Yes. Stop it. I also pull a gun out.
She looks at you and says, "What are you?"
Look,
And
you
as
know
I'm
that
catching
dealer is
up,
stop it.
I, for this situation, I need you to roll a manipulate somebody. This is also counting for both of you and the.
I'm not running with my gun drawn or anything. I'm chasing after them.
7.
7. They will stop. They'll do cease and desist if you do something right now for them. And you hear one of the guys says, "She threw me out of a fucking window. Arrest that bitch."
All right.
Slap my ass!
Okay. Hold on here. I'm a law enforcement professional. I am going to
He
arrest
also
her.
denies he did that.
I am going to arrest her right now. Come along here, young lady.
No, not you. Her. The actual.
She has
police
to arrest
officer.
you. What is wrong with you? Leave the law to the law professionals.
And
The
I
law
have come,
professionals. The fuck is wrong with you?
and I have come running here.
By the way, Eliza has slap cuffs on you and is taking you out right now.
Okay.
I slap her back.
You take
And
an additional wound from the.
I slap her
Are
back.
you trying to resist her or no?
No.
Okay, then no. Don't
I,
worry
s-
about the wound.
I slap her back as she's getting cuffed, and try to heal her.
Oh my.
Magic.
Okay, yeah.
This is either gonna work really well, or you're gonna be in pain. One of the two. Who knows?
Jeez.
Always a game.
Pain.
No,
Pain
no,
is
that's
the
a success.
answer.
That's a success. That is an 8.
What is the glitch that's going to occur?
Oh, the glitch that is going to occur. Where is that
Using
glitch?
magic,
Here it
huh?
is.
Glitches are weakened, shorter duration. You take 1 harm. Draws immediate unwelcome attention. Has problematic side effect.
Let's go with the problematic side effect one. I like that one.
Okay. So you
You get mad at me.
slap her on the back, and your hand doesn't become way slick with blood. The wound is healed. You heal 1, so you're now you are now considered stable. But the problematic side effect is you are currently sickened. So you're gonna take -1 ongoing for the rest of the day.
1 is 1 and
Or-
1. Just everything?
Everything.
-1 ongoing for the next couple hours.
Okay.
Then the entire day is a little severe.
Yeah, that's a little
That's
bit much.
that's a hard move.
At the
That's a
beginning
hard
of the
move.
day.
I mean, yeah, that's a hard move. You're sickened for the next couple hours. You feel queasy. You don't feel
I'll
all
turn
right
and
there.
puke on the cop.
Don't do that. No. I grab her hair and hold her the other way.
Roll an act under pressure roll.
Act under pressure is.
By the way,
Cool. Cool.
what'd you roll?
9.
That's a
That is a keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
She's either gonna vomit all over you, or she's gonna splatter both you and Eliza.
Oh. Oh.
This is wonderful.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it for the team.
You grab her, and as you try to turn her head, She kind of shifts and it goes all down your front.
Oh,
I'm
no.
so sorry.
It's
I
okay.
It smells awful. It
I'm
smells,
so
it
sorry.
smells heavily of beer. And a lot of it.
I'm a little drunk
So
right now.
prestidigitation isn't on here.
No, it isn't. You currently have disgusting clothes.
Nate, I need more money.
You see Eliza began to take you towards Tavares.
Can I heal myself while I'm in handcuffs?
No, you cannot. She sits you down and Eliza says, she looks you up and down. I think I gotta change your clothes in the car.
Thank you.
She brings back.
As I finally approach, watching out for the pile of puke.
Where have you been?
Yes, don't step on my chest, please.
Alright.
Yeah, what do you want to do? What's going on? What are you doing? You've approached the bar, stepped
I've
over the puddle of
approached
sick.
Eliza instead of... Because they're going to handle there, but...
Yeah. You're back inside the store now, sitting down. Tavares kind of throwing you a bag of bread and a cup of water. Don't get sick all over my place, please.
We'll try.
I need to
I
know
eat
if
Nate.
you've got any extra weaponry, like either stuff you guys have confiscated or whatever else.
I mean, what type of weapon are you talking about?
We got an M4 and I've got this like shotgun.
If you're looking for
and
more
this handgun.
guns, then you have to have stuff in lockup unless you're asking for something very specific.
I have a feeling Wingus and Dingus are probably going to need more than magic.
I heard that!
Magic and alcohol. And
Yeah, they could do without the alcohol.
well, just that one.
But it makes Willow happy.
It makes Willow also make a mess and cause bar fights.
Yeah, that's cool.
We gotta get you into that 12th step there, dude.
Division 6 is picking up that tab as well.
Do you mind if I describe the outfit the cop had in the car?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
it's not a good looking one, I'll tell you that.
I walk in looking like a redneck hillbilly.
Yes!
Straight up. I took her boots as well. She had a second pair of boots in there. They're nice, big, knee-high cowboy boots. Not cowboy boots, like the Daisy Duke cowboy boots.
Okay, yeah.
You look like you're in cosplay.
Yes.
Do you have jeans on and a flannel shirt?
Jeans and a flannel shirt.
The big old belt buckle?
I still have my jacket on, but yeah, big old belt buckle. It says,
You
says
see
Texas on
Eliza,
there.
he's like, I actually kind of like you in that look.
Honey,
You fit in
everyone
better.
likes me in every look.
You fit in better around here.
I would have loved it if you'd just come out with a pair of juicy like sweatpants. And a tank
She
top.
is not a juicy wizard.
Maybe if you take me to the fancier parts of California next time, I might.
Yeah, granted.
I think I'll be alright. So, looking at maybe shotguns, maybe...
There's no way I can get that. I mean, roll manipulate somebody.
Charm? Oh yeah, this is where I'm a Viking. Hey, I get experience!
Yes!
I got a 3.
Oh!
So, it's
you
not
were very-
charming at all. It's like, look, do you have guns? I need guns bad.
She looks at you and says, look, I don't know you all from Adam. You all came in here, you're doing some good work, I think, but these guys are loose cannons. If they give them any more guns than they currently have, they're gonna kill somebody. And I'm not talking about like a monster, but like legitimately kill somebody.
Honey.
Like I think if it came to blows, the weird chick, not the Daisy Duke one, but the other chick, I feel like she'd pull that rifle and shoot somebody. And actually, she has. She has shot somebody.
I know!
Look, I was
She
going
shot
to fix,
Fran Williams.
I was going to fix that, but they tried to tase me.
If she
You're not
wasn't
there for this. This is
tased.
still outside.
Oh.
Alright, that's...
Look,
it's
honestly,
understandable.
that's too much. Look, I want to get there around the back, and after that, I'll turn a blind eye to whatever you guys do in town here, short of murdering somebody and leaving their body out.
You didn't
You
hear
didn't
that.
hear this. You didn't hear this. Like, I'll
Don't
be
get
honest and help
ideas.
you guys out and keep the police off you as best I can. I mean, I'm only a deputy, but it's too much. You can't ask that of me.
I can respect that. It's okay. It's fine.
Let's fucking kill this monster as best we can.
Yeah, my stuff should be here by noon. So, they're gonna go see about a man and a sword.
I didn't hear that. And she hops in her car and drives to work.
Okay. Are you feeling better? Are you gonna go out and go get crazy anymore? Well, at least this hour?
In my defense, he started it, I ended it.
Well,
I fixed it.
You always fix it. And
I
again,
know.
I'm sorry for puking on you. I
It's
was
okay.
aiming at the cop.
I'm aware. That's why you puked on me.
do you want to keep wearing that, or do you want to go back to the hotel and get another second?
Oh no, this is fine.
Breezy, okay.
I'll blend in with your local American crowd.
You see it, Princess is in there and she's talking to Tovar. And she looks at it like, so how can I help you guys? I wanna fun field the best I can.
Alright, well, for right now, don't go adventuring out there in the woods.
Yeah, that was a good call. You guys told me to stay back next time, but you know.
I understand this is a very trying time for you. And yeah, 9 times out of 10, this doesn't always go the way we want it to. But
9 times out of 10? Do you guys lose that badly that often?
No, only him.
yeah,
I've seen you guys in action, and I highly doubt that.
You highly doubt that. I saved the cop. I damaged the creature with ethereal flames. And you're saying you think I lose often?
well,
You didn't kill it with fire, did you?
let's
You didn't even throw a firebolt at it.
let's just say
I
the
can't
track
do magic.
record-
You can't shoot a gun either, apparently.
I don't have a gun. She
Then
pulled
don't
she's
complain.
pulling a baseball out. This is like she's like a
An actual
20-year-old
baseball?
a baseball bat. Actually,
No,
like,
she's carrying a baseball and she chucks it at the spider.
it's got a silver cord inside of it.
Okay, but for us to do the best job that we can, we need you to stay inside. Stay here if anything. I mean, he's probably got magic. It's all over the place. But
Look, if you're asking me to stay here while you guys handle this and go out there and do and kill this thing, no, I'm gonna be there. I want to be there. I want to see this thing. I want to
What
fucking
can you
help.
do?
I can hit things.
That's good. That's good. Did you see how well that worked with Willow's leg?
She's kind of a scrawny thing, isn't she?
Yes. My
Actually,
point.
I don't know. Is Willow a scrawny individual? Then
She's pretty. She's pretty thin.
yeah.
Okay. Well, the point being.
I mean, if you give me,
The point being, a baseball bat is not going to do anything here. What we could do, how well do you know fencing? Have you ever fenced? Is fencing a sport that they have here? I don't know.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's good. We have it back in Britain.
I didn't do fencing, but I did kendo.
I don't know what that is off the top of my head.
It's just
when
it's a Japanese sword
Oh,
fighting
it's
style.
the one with
It's-
the wooden sword?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
or bamboo sword.
Good. Then how would you feel about holding a silver sword?
Sure. Actually,
See.
no. Before that, make a manipulate somebody.
Where is manipulate
Charm.
somebody?
Roll plus
is
charm.
Okay, that's good. I have a little bit of that. I got a 7.
Okay. Okay. She looks at you and says, "I'll hold the sword, sure, as long as I get to use it. No, put me in the back. No, put him on the bleachers. I get to be in the fray, in the fight the entire time.
Are you ready to die?
Willow.
Die, no,
Willow,
but kill the fucking thing, sure.
Look, we're going to make
If
sure
you're going
she's
to go
fine.
into battle, you have to be ready and willing to die.
I don't know about that.
Okay,
Well,
Willow,
excessive,
Willow,
isn't
don't scare her too early.
No, but you know,
Look, ma'am,
I'll what?
if you want to come, I mean, I can't stop you, but
You are law
I'd
enforcement.
rather-
That's what you do. but-
I'd rather if anything were to happen that you were still alive to keep the fight going than, us losing you. This entire town was.
If she wants to
if
be
you wanna
awakened-
fight, fine, whatever.
If she
We'll
wants
give you the sword, we'll let you swing it around. But if you end up losing your life over this, I'm sorry.
if she wants to awaken herself,
As
to
long
the
as
potentials
Philip
of
gets
magic.
out alive, I think I'll be okay.
Oh, I can't guarantee that. He might already be dead.
We're going to save
Then I'll
him
fucking
too.
kill the goddamn thing.
The point being is,
I don't know
You
why you
need
guys
to-
want me to sugarcoat it.
you need to not do anything until we get back with the sword. And by not do anything, I mean don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, I
you
get
can
that.
still do things around here,
Yeah,
like try and
I
figure.
get that.
Okay, good.
I understand
Glad.
what you're saying there.
Okay, good.
But
You know, I was born tonight, but I wasn't born last night.
Well, you
I
Americans are
wasn't there.
sometimes a little silly.
Let's go ahead and go see that man about a sword.
I
Are
don't
you
want
guys
your
gonna-
John Wayne attitudes getting in this.
Are you guys gonna, undo me?
I was always part of
You see Tafar walk over and says, I got this. You pull
Oh,
the
no,
one.
Let her entropy the other. Let her entropy
No,
the hand.
there's better ways than using magic. He pulls out a lock. He pulls out he pulls out a locking set and picks the lock.
He's very smart to keep those around. I don't do that.
Since the bread.
Yeah. Thing
People
is,
said
I
hide
don't
your
have
hands on me.
handcuffs. So
Get
I'm
out of
supposed
here,
to
you
do
rascals. I mean it. I'll watch her when you
Why
guys
don't
do
you have
this.
lockpicks? You should have lockpicks. That's your job as the mortal, mundane person. To have the mundane tools. I bring the magic, you bring the lockpicks. That's how it works.
Okay. So I have a question for you. Is your plan to get the sword using teleportation?
Well, that's the only plan we've had thus far. Unless anyone else has.
I'm going to consider that as big magic. I know we got to play it loose at the
Yeah.
very beginning. That is some big magic right there.
Yes, I figured that
It
was
was a lot
the
of
case.
fun.
I'm pretty sure it
Um,
actually says that under big magic.
I think it is one of the big magic items. So I will let you do it, but you're gonna need some items to get. He'll have some items readily available.
So, one thing with my spellcasting is I generally do not need consumables. Would I still for this case?
Yes.
Okay.
You need a very specific one called fulgurite.
That is sand that has been shot with lightning.
Frozen lightning.
Great. That's not going to be easy to find. And we're near a desert, aren't we?
No.
No.
You're near a beach.
We are near a beach. So, a little bit of rules question here.
Yes.
When I took entropy, the actual box says lightning or entropy. It doesn't actually tell me to select one or the other. Do I get both of those?
Yes.
Oh, awesome!
That
So
is
I
the-
also can shoot lightning.
Awesome.
Apparently,
Yes!
I'm gonna roll that one. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it quickly because that is a little ridiculous.
Yeah, it does say lightning or entropy.
It doesn't. Yeah, there's nothing that says pick one of those two.
Yeah, it is lightning and entropy.
That is magical.
Yes, it is magic.
That is. I mean, because force, wind, and force is you can create barriers and stuff like that with wind. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So what we can do is we can do a portal straight into the museum. I might need a few pictures first just to make sure everything's going right. But then you go through the portal. It'll stay up long enough for you to get back. Hopefully, maybe. I mean, it'll definitely do that. How do you feel about that, Nate?
You want me to go through your magic portal, break open a case that has a silver sword in it, and try to leave a museum that probably has security in it.
Well, it shouldn't take you more than a few seconds if you get the thing and run right back through the portal. Then I'll drop the portal. No one will know it was you.
Except for all the security cameras.
Who's going to believe a security camera that has a magic portal on it? They'll throw that out in the justice system faster than you could say Timbuktu. I know your words.
But it's documented.
But we could also return it when we're done with it.
Yes, they'll think it's one of those video forgeries they have nowadays.
I mean, they're all over the movie theaters.
They are.
That's because those are called movies.
Well, are they going to believe a magic portal
It goes
appeared
from picture
and a
show
man
to movie
dressed
theaters.
as a dragon comes through that
I have a
portal?
question. How do you know that has a security system like that?
I don't know.
I mean,
what
what other-
common sense would say that a history museum would have some kind of
It is
security.
it is a history museum. So in its fact is that it is a preservation of an old Spanish port town. The entire place is a museum.
Oh, it's not a museum. It is a
It is
full-on
it is
city.
a living museum.
So
it
it's,
is like
it's
going,
like York.
It's like Old Town.
It's like Williamsburg, Virginia, like colonial Williamsburg,
Okay.
essentially.
Oh, well,
It's-
then we could just walk up and take it.
Yeah, that'd be a lot easier.
There we
That
go.
would have been good to know. Why didn't you get these pictures sooner, Nate? I told you to get the pictures.
I mean, I asked these questions because I would say that to clarify the situation, you went and fucking
Yeah.
did some research on this damn place.
Yes.
A Google search, basically.
I told him to
You
get
pulled out your
pictures.
phone and Googled.
Oh, well, there's that. So all we gotta do is just walk up and please don't tell me there's like some guy who's playing his uncle. Like I gotta punch out his antecedent to steal his sword and run away.
What did I name the damn guy?
If he needs to punch someone,
It's Tovar.
don't punch him.
It's something
Just let him
Tovar.
do it.
No.
Captain Tovar?
Captain Emmanuel Tovar.
No,
Thanks
listen,
for us to write it
Good
down.
at it.
that's the point. It'll be funny to watch.
You want me punch a guy?
Alright.
Shh, hey, we're not talking to you. Just don't pay
He's
attention.
This
whispering.
is an A and B conversation. See your way out of it.
Okay,
We're not whispering.
I guess
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and steal a sword then. I'll be back.
No, if it's a big town like that you saw in the pictures, then we should probably all go. Because I don't know how long I can hold that portal open. We don't know where the sword is.
I'm also gonna leave my car there.
Also, we could drive there. I suppose that's an option too.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea of making some fulgurite. I haven't done that before, and it sounds fun.
Just, don't mess it up. Alright,
When
so
does Lexi ever mess anything up?
Yes,
Come
I've
on,
never
be
messed anything up.
honest.
Everything I do
I'm
comes
not
with a reason.
listening to that. Let's go get in the car. Shuts the door. You hear the car rev up, and you hear, "Get in the goddamn car!"
You need
He's-
to take a chill pill.
He's always so serious.
I know. It's gonna get to his heart one day.
Front seat, back seat, which one do you want, hun?
I'll hop in the back.
Alright, I'm joining you in the back. Nate
I'll
can
take the
drive
hood.
solo.
Jeez.
Chauffeur, please take us to the mortal destination.
Hurry up.
Jeez, you monsters.
I pull the flask out of my bra and take a couple of good swigs.
Of course you do. Yeah.
And
Getting over there is pretty easy. It'll take you about an hour and a half.
Before
Yes.
we take off, as she's taking her sip, I look in the rear view, see that, and punch the gas. Pop the clip.
Make a no, that's not, I'm not gonna need to roll for this. I think it's perfect. You
I stuffed
absolutely
the
just
you push
you
it back
fucking
up.
maul her. It's just alcohol all over her.
Gotta worry, there's open
The
container
question-
laws out here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well that works.
Nate, I swear to God, I will ruin this engine of yours.
She's down to her last set of clothing. Come on now, Nate.
Who, you or
Nate.
She has more clothes at the hotel.
She was taking the swig when you stepped on it.
I thought it was.
Well,
No.
I did, and then I gave it to
And then I
her.
pulled it out of her shirt, and then I drank it. And then you said the thing, and then I put it back in her shirt.
Okay, so you guys arrive at this old Spanish colonial town. See the red tile roof, the adobe brick walls with plaster over them. You see some people milling about. It's a Saturday morning. It's kind of the end of tourism, just after the end of tourism, which is like right during the summertime because winter here gets pretty stormy. And yeah, I need you to. How best to have you guys looking around this place to find out where this sword is?
Is it still open? Like,
Yeah.
is there still people
yeah.
here?
It's still open.
Okay.
Not like it's closed or anything.
Should I
it's
go
just-
ahead and make a sharp, like read a bad situation?
No, I think this is more of an investigative
Investigative
mystery. Yeah.
You know, you can just ask somebody, Nate.
Well,
Yeah.
this is the part of investigating and investigating.
Nate,
mystery.
please roll investigative mystery.
You did good, kid.
7 plus 1, 8.
Hold one.
Oh,
You can
those
ask any of the following questions.
Those were ones.
I did too.
Yeah, the biohazard is a 1.
Have them bad. All ones.
Well, they're two fancy dice with pictures on them instead
Oh,
of
so you just assumed
numbers.
that the one's the picture.
Yeah, the 1 is the biohazard, and the 6 is the radiation sign.
Nice.
This kid.
They look almost identical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they're not.
I know they're not identical. I said they almost look identical. So, what question do you want to ask?
What are my questions?
What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can it hurt it? Where did it go? What is it going to do? What's being concealed here? Obviously, there's no monster in the situation, but we'll try to play it out as best we can.
You have these
Where-
questions here.
I guess what is being concealed here?
Specifically, in regards to the sword of Emmanuel Tovar, Captain Emmanuel Tovar. You find kind of pimply kid just sitting there waiting for somebody to actually come by. He's dressed up in this sort of colonial attire. He's definitely a character actor there. It kind of
was he
smells a
trying to
bit
do,
like tobacco.
How old is this kid? Over the age of 18, I assume?
Actually, it's like 21 now.
Over the age of 7, I presume?
Yeah, I mean, sure, yeah, definitely over the age of 7.
Hi. And who would you be?
He looks at me and says, "You're a
has
dick,
to stare at
yeah."
his name tag.
Yeah, his name tag says Cole.
And you are?
I mean, like, are you talking about, like, the
Like,
character
who's
that
he
I'm
supposed to
playing,
be?
or am I, like, my
Yeah,
actual name?
who's your character?
Man, you do not.
And then he whips out,
You
what,
did not
whips
stick
out
in
my
character
phone and
there,
recording.
son.
Yeah, go ahead, give me a spiel real quick.
Can you put your phone away? That's weird.
Hey,
You're like an old man filming a kid.
How old are you
That's
then?
bad.
17?
Oh, you're 7.
Oh, how cute.
Tell me about that sword you got there.
What? Does it have a sword?
Wait, are we talking to the...
He's sitting outside, like on a doorstep in this
Oh.
place.
This is just some random kid.
Some random kid who,
Oh, Jesus
who
Christ.
works there. He works there. He's not some enthusiast. He's
What?
employed.
What age is this place? Is this like 1600 Spanish, or is this
Late 1700s, early 18.
so mission type thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So, tell me about the place.
It's all Point Diablo. There's not much going on here. Season's wrapping up. No more of those stupid fucking theater performance things, those actors, whatever. Just kind of dwindling down. We sit here and we answer questions and go about our day. Fuck it.
Hey, is here?
Aw, he's tired.
Dude, a kid or me?
You're doing that in character. I'm sorry.
No, that was totally me scratching my eye.
I'm sorry.
Calling you out.
I know, right?
I assume the kid is part of the thing? No, he's just some random kid. And
No,
you assume he's tired? No, pass
I mean,
me
you
stuff.
whipped out your phone to record. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Because I thought he was the person acting in the thing. Ah.
No.
My apologies for thinking I thought you were part of the whole experience thing.
Yeah, I am part of the whole
Sorry.
experience thing, but there's no one around. He looks around, there's like literally no one on the street right now.
How much do you make here working here? I'm curious.
Minimum wage?
Oh, minimum wage. How would you like $30 if you could point us in the direction of this fancy sword that we've heard so much about? We want to see it. It has some history, I heard.
Roll manipulates. No, I think with that one, that's he takes it and says, yeah, it's over in the
No,
magazine.
he takes it from him. I'm gonna point. I'm gonna say, Nate, pay the late kid. Nate.
Come on, you can't dip a child out of money. They need it for soda pops and candies.
What fucking decade are you from? Hey, dude.
It's hard to
17.
Just
Takes it.
show us.
$40 here. Cool.
See?
Yeah, you can find it in the magazine.
See,
It points
I
you
told
kind
him
of
he'd
down
pay us the
the end of the
$50.
road, closer towards the sort of ports area where there would be defenses. You find the magazine's in a locked case on the second floor. And it's a cool looking thing. We try to break it out, but tough case. Bulletproof glass, shit like that. It's weird. Why would they have such defense on a silver sword? It's not like some queen gave it to them.
Yeah. Who would secure?
It's not like it's some priceless heirloom from 200 years ago.
Did you just did he just say that in character all that?
Yeah.
glass?
He works there. Of course, he knows what it's fucking all about.
Didn't he just say he tried to steal it?
Yeah. You gave him money for information. He knows you're shady characters.
Oh, I mean, okay. I thought you were going to beat around the bush a little bit more. You Americans are so weird, but I enjoy this. Keep being forward.
Yeah, whatever. You get someone that's to walk away.
Okay, well, he was at least a little bit helpful.
What a cute kid.
See, Nate, that's how you talk to people. You need to learn. If you can't do it with your charm, then do it with your money.
I wonder, can we
Your government
portal
money.
through the glass and just grab it through the portal?
No. That's not how that works. We'd need to put our entire bodies through the portal first off. I don't think I could make a portal small enough to just reach in and then pull out. That'd be weird.
Would it be weird?
Look, I don't do
Both
small
Willow and
magic.
myself
You
don't know.
don't do small magic. Even if you use magic, it's always big magic.
Couldn't you, like, you know, age the lock on it with that entropy shit?
Oh yes, I could definitely blow this lock to smithereens. I mean, yes,
Like-
I could.
like-
I don't want
like-
to destroy the sword. That would be a terrible idea, and my magic is not very great at the superfine. So, does anyone have some fulgurite?
Oh yeah, it's in my other pants. Hey, there's sand over there. Why don't you go ahead and make some of that?
Because I did. You have no idea how to be subtle, do you, Nate?
Yeah, I'm about as subtle as a sledgehammer.
I can't just walk up into a beach and start blasting it with lightning.
No, you wait for a good point in time to just let one go, right?
Yes, we don't have 30 hours to wait. Anyway,
You could probably wait
I have a better idea.
sunset. What?
Nate, did you listen to my advice earlier and go buy a lockpicking set?
No, we left Tovar's store to
Oh,
come all the
right.
way out
I
here.
forgot you don't do that. Okay, well,
You need to start listening to better, Nate.
you really do. That's not okay. Willow, do you have any
so
idea?
all the
calm
time.
fuck down.
For all the times Huck did something horrible, I'm getting it back. That's great. I love it. I love it.
Willow, do you have any idea how to get in there? Do you have anything you could do, maybe?
I could big whammy the lock.
You forget she is basically a mace. She's a blunt instrument, even with delicate procedures. Just
You do that thing with your mind, though. Could you maybe tell a god to give you the keys, perhaps?
I guess I could attempt.
Actually, why don't you just tell the guard to bring us the sword?
I mean, that might be asking a little bit much.
I mean, they might be suspicious.
Also, they might not be very subtle about bringing a sword through.
I could tell them that I am working here. This is my first shift, and I left my key at home. That's believable.
get the keys from them. Do you want to try that? Sure.
Yes. I
Okay.
look for somebody working here.
You find somebody who's working here. This person is not in any sort of attire. They're more of, looks to be like a security guard. Uniform and such. I think actually they are a state park ranger.
Oh God, no!
Wonderful.
I still have her gun.
It's Ranger Rick. It's Ranger Richard Blaze.
Blaze at 420, no scope.
He looks down and says, "Oh, jeez."
Hey.
He's like starts to back up.
So, funny story. I
don't know how any of this is a funny story. It's more like a nightmare.
Well,
I mean, yes.
the story is, in order to pay for all of the bullets that we are buying to kill the spider that has been kidnapping men, I needed to get a job.
You're with her,
And
right?
Yeah.
so I got a job here to protect
Hun,
something.
I don't.
And I left my keys at home. Could I?
You're fucking sticking with this. Okay, roll manipulate someone with an additional -1 ongoing, so you're at -2.
Oh, we should have just let her sleep on the cat for like a half hour.
Well, my charm is 0, and then I have the -1 for everything.
Yeah, and then an additional -1.
Because of history.
Because of
History.
no, not really because of the history, because it's piss poor explanation. You revealed everything to him.
So I got a 3.
Is that total or after the minuses?
That was after the minus.
Okay, good. That's better than I expected.
Says, yeah, let me go get my radio. And
Okay.
he walks off, and you guys notice on his belt is his radio as he's walking away.
No, I would have thought he just ran.
You see he's a little more rigid in his movement, like he's trying to keep calm as he walks away.
Oh yes, that's it, darling. Keep calm and carry on.
As he sneaks away, I try to lean over.
Yeah, okay, make an act under pressure. So the -1 to this.
That's a 3. Also.
Jeez, you are just. I think
Grab
act under
his
pressure
butt.
is
Oh, that would be great.
things go to hell. You grab his. You try to go for the keys. Yes, you grab his ass. He whips around and tases you.
Stop that! What?
And you fucking dropped to the ground.
Why do you have to keep doing
He
that?
just is wide-eyed. He drops the taser and fucking runs.
I
You
guess
said-
I'm gonna go run after him because I'm sitting across the street observing this, just like not like having a good time observing this, more like, God, I hope we coached her right on this. And then
It didn't.
when Willow hits the ground, Ranger Rick drops his taser and starts running. I'm like,
Unless he also dropped his keys.
Oh, he also
You knocked
dropped
it off in
his keys?
this particular moment, just to
Okay.
make this life easy for you guys. And he fucking
my
bolted.
glass of water.
Oh God! While he's running away, I'm going to twist my fingers and try to entropy his belt buckle off.
Oh god! Yeah, use magic check, please.
That is a 9.
That's a
That's a
9.
9.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's not bad.
And,
What's the glitch?
The glitch is going to be... Use magic is up here today. The glitch is going to be... The effect is short duration.
Okay, you cast it and you hear the metal snap, but it's not
It's okay.
it's not long enough to melt through the entire buckle.
I'm not
so
melting it. I'm weakening
I know
the
you're
metal.
trying. I know you're trying to weaken the metal. You don't do it long enough to weaken it so it would break and have his trousers fall down, which I assume is what you're going for. He just kind of has a slightly broken belt buckle now. He just keeps on running.
Is it going to break eventually now that he is running?
Probably not.
Because the spell worked, maybe?
The spell worked, but it was. You said short duration, correct?
Yeah, short duration.
It was not enough. It was not long enough to break all the way through.
Even with his fitness running?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Alright,
Metal's pretty sturdy, man. Even weakened.
Not hot metal.
As he's running away, I start walking up and scoop the keys up off the ground.
We did it.
You're still kind of
I'm on the ground, but I'm saying I did it.
through clenched teeth. Yeah.
Just
I pull the needles out of her.
No, it wasn't the fire. It was the stuff.
Oh, okay.
So there's no needles in it.
I take his taser.
I have a taser now. You need lightning. What do you need a taser?
So these cops don't have any more tasers. They have too many.
It was a non-lethal town for the most part.
I think I've been
once he
tased
adds
every
lightning
game.
to that,
Not every game, just the first and this one.
once he adds lightning to the taser, then it stops being less than lethal.
You have a electric chair gun.
So why don't you guys go over to the car and wait for me to come back with a sword? Okay? Take her so that way she gets better.
Can I stand up now?
What a comedy of errors.
And then we get to 10 minutes later, Nate is running, park
Don't
ranger's
worry. I
running.
made it so the belt will break at some
Under
point
your-
when
under
he's
your
not
jacket.
Sword under my
It'll be so
arm.
funny.
It
I hope
looks like
it's when he's
a,
with his girlfriend. It'll be just the best.
Just
Oh,
kind
I
of a
Like a
short
cavalry saber?
sword. Yeah, it looks like a cavalry saber. But
Understand.
no, it's actually small. It's not as long as you'd expect it to be.
Okay. Can I go ahead and make
That's
a
not
read
good.
a bad situation roll, like for people walking around in here?
I have yet to fail this
Yeah,
round.
let's just act under pressure.
Act under pressure. I was just trying to read a bad situation.
Well, you
because
got it, and then you're running out. So you're trying to
Oh.
trying not to like give away that you've stolen a priceless artifact.
Well, I was timing it so that
Is this
way.
like a long sword, a claymore?
It's
a cavalry saber.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah, I think it's a particular under conditions of particular stress or danger. I think this is that.
Okay. All right.
He ran off, and you don't know who he warned.
Okay. Roll plus cool
That's better.
for an 8.
An 8. Okay. I'm gonna give you some options here. Either you drop your badge, falls out of your pocket,
Okay.
or Ranger Richard Blaze sees the sword poke out from your jacket as you're running.
Okay. So he sees like the handle of the sword.
Yeah,
And, like,
it's a pretty pronounced and pretty specific handle.
can I help you?
Oh no, he just sees it. He just sees it as you're running past.
Okay.
As you're moving past, like you don't stop.
Okay, so I'm sprinting and I run up to the car, slide the sword
I get in the
through
driver's seat.
No.
Come
No.
on, we don't have time for this. Get in the car.
Hurry up! We're going to get caught.
You're hearing footsteps running towards you, and you're
Get in the
like,
car.
Hey,
now.
stop!
Jump in, Nate.
You ruined my car. I slide over the hood like Bodhi and climb into the passenger seat.
I slam on it.
okay, make a.
Wait,
I want you to roll an act under pressure now.
Wait. You slam on it? Hey, guess who has the keys to the car?
I take the keys. Give me the keys.
I put the key in the ignition, start it, and
Okay,
go.
now I slam on it.
Yeah, roll an act under pressure.
I'd like to reach my
Three
hand
on
out the
this side
window.
over here.
Act under pressure. That's at least a 7. But what is act under pressure? It's plus cool, so it's an 8.
8. Okay. Yeah. You're gonna damage the car, or you're gonna be followed by the police to your destination, or by the ranger service, and eventually the sheriff's.
Why aren't we going back to the sheriff's station?
When you say damage the car, do you mean inoperably
No,
damage?
no. Like mess with the paint,
Oh yeah.
tear part of the bumper.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you fucking gun it, and you're going, and you hit a pretty solidly made like metal and wood signpost, and there's just this awful, horrendous screeching noise as the front, left part of the car, the lights are busted out, paint's ripped off. There's a gash in the metal as you just tear up the front fender on this thing and you fucking fly down the road.
I'd like to reach my head out.
Your cars over here in the States are just too big. You need to get smaller cars. I'm telling you, get a Tesla. They're great. Get a Prius. Those are also great.
So as you guys drive back towards town, what does that say?
Beware the fury of a patient man.
Oh my god.
He is just staring like daggers.
Don't worry.
Slings and arrows.
Don't worry. I can fix
Tactical
it.
nukes.
Fine.
So as you guys
Fine.
blare down this road towards destinations unknown-ish, we're gonna pick back up. I think we should take a 15-minute break. You guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 minutes to cool off. We'll come back here. The car won't be fixed, but we might be.
It'll never be fixed. Forever unclean.
So we'll come back and we'll pick up as you guys are arriving at the Holst house, the Holst Manor, with Francesca Brooks in tow, holding the silver sword of Emmanuel Tovar, and that's what we'll pick up after the break.
We'll be right back.
I might not.
lewd behavior.
No, not inside of my.
Did you see what he did with that key the other day? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, surely he did that thing with the key the other day. It's not okay.
It's weird. Are we back to me? Is this,
He unlocks the mystery that
Hi, everybody!
Hi,
Do this a quick
we
adjustment here
adjust.
for a second.
No, go for it.
Star Trek British action.
So, pick back
Skindle
up.
guys are
It's-
working really.
It's about noon. You come to the edge closest to the manor.
Did we already go ahead and go back to the hotel and pick up stuff?
Yeah, you got about the time you got back. You got the silver bullets, the dragon breath.
breath, and silver and shotgun shells.
Yes, you get all that. So you have some silver weaponry, silver sword, which currently Francisca Brooks has. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Are you guys ready to go kill it?
Alright, Francesca. Now, before we go in there, I need to make sure you're aware of this, okay? There's going to be a very big spider. It's very scary. I understand no one likes spiders.
Yeah, I'll deal with it.
Okay, well, before
She's
you
looking
say
very
that,
nervous at the moment.
steal your nerves, because it's a very big spider.
More like silver, right? She flails over the sword a little bit.
She made a pun. I enjoy that pun. You did good. You could be
I'm trying my best right now.
You could be on the BBC.
Meanwhile, Nate is outside.
And you guys are inside. You guys are both outside still. It is strangely that Eliza is also there, but she's not going to be answering with you guys. She's managed to persuade one of the deputies on duty who was kind of holding as part of the cordon to take a quick breather as you guys got past and into an area secluded enough to have this conversation.
As we're pulling by, Eliza's like, in case things get really bad, we're gonna call, and you need to call this number, and I give her the. It's a code. It's code, so it's like the Worcester sauce hotline. Is what I've given her.
Okay.
So you can call that, ask for Carol, and give her a sequence of numbers, so like the password, whatever else, sign, countersign, and that means they need all hands on deck. So
Okay. I will. Hope I won't have to use this.
I hope you don't have to use it either, because it's kind of the nuclear option.
Good to know.
So
you guys head into the manor then?
I'm loading all the magazines with the silver tip round, so I'm gonna say I've got like two.
I would say during all this conversation you were loading still, and then you
Yeah, out of the trunk of the car, throwing on the vest and all that, and getting the rifle, checking that, loading the revolver shotgun with the dragon's breath. One dragon's breath, one silver slug. So, silver.
Okay. Cool. So, the inside of this manor it's a little bit different being here in the broad daylight. You see some of the marks over the doors. You see some sword marks, like cuts where you guys broke the sigils.
Knives, yeah.
You guys walk into the atrium. There's two sets of stairs that lead upwards to the second floor. Sort of doors in front of you, slightly battered from when you used magic to open them.
I entropied them.
Yes, sure, let's call it that. you use some magic to brute force away into a dining room. You found a kitchen with a staircase that led down to the larder, and in the basement there is the kind of sort of larder area, root cellar. And you found the trap area, the kind of big common storage area down the basement with all the webs that you almost burned down.
Almost. I did burn all the webs down.
But there's still several rooms on the first floor, some rooms down the basement, as well as the entirety of the upstairs that you have not explored yet.
What are you gonna need? Like, what do you have, like a 38 wedged between the Daisy Dukes, or is it in your purse? What?
It's an old 1887 revolver.
What? Let's take a look at it.
No, it's pretty rusted over. I haven't used it in a few years.
While you do this, I'd like to heal myself.
You can heal yourself? Okay, make a use magic check.
5 plus
So what glitch do you have?
No, you moved it down here.
Nope, it's up here.
No, it's right here.
Oh, you're right. I did. I was so close. I almost
What is your
remembered.
glitch?
My magic draws immediate attention.
So the house starts
So-
to creak.
You enter and you cast on yourself, and then there is this thunderous boom. You guys see all the curtains just shutter close.
Oops.
And the curtains are drawn immediately, doors are shuttered. As any sort of protection for this house has become active.
Oh, good.
The intruder was detected.
You did heal yourself. That's good.
How many wins do you have?
I have 3.
Wait, no, you should be at 2 now.
I
Because
should be at 2 now.
Yeah, because you healed her.
I slapped you on the back, remember?
You know,
That
I
made you
got that one.
that made her took her from 4 unstable to 3 stable,
Mhm.
and then she healed herself for another one.
Are
Yeah,
we
so
gonna,
I am now at 2.
2.
Are we gonna be able to see any of these sigils at all, or are you gonna be able to see them with your magic?
Oh, they were visible before. We can probably find them again. They're probably on the roof. This man isn't very smart about hiding his sigils. I mean, they were right there on the roof, very visible last night. I mean, I guess if they're nighttime ones, maybe they only show up at night. That might be a thing he did. Well, you know what we can do? I can burn.
It's almost as if you lost your ability to figure out how well you
Thank
do
you.
your job.
I'm sorry, I accidentally just cast a spell.
Nice, good job.
I could burn them down. I mean, that might work. Did we find the dice?
No.
No.
Just fucking vanished.
You really did cast the spell.
You fucking threw that damn thing.
Look,
Look,
I'm
you
very
made it.
skilled at element.
It is obliterated. You atomized the damn thing.
Where is it? No, I see
Ladies
it.
and
It's
gentlemen,
underneath
we're gonna have to
your
take
table.
another 5 minutes.
Under my table.
It's under your table.
Where?
On the other side of the cord that is running between your table and my table.
I
Alright.
see it. Holy shit. That is.
That's what my glasses are for, man.
Put these down so I don't roll them again.
Here, I'm pretty sure these won't go.
Don't lie to me. There.
Yeah, I looked for it. I can even see it from my end. Holy shit.
That's what my
fix
glasses
this
are
in
for.
post.
Powers
Right.
right there. You really are becoming Willow.
Thanks. So, just
Wait, do I have
you know,
no flask?
let's not burn this whole place down, okay?
Well, we can entropy it down.
Just
You're not supposed to destroy this building.
I mean,
You hear?
if
Like
it's entropy,
Professor
they wouldn't
Oak.
know.
You're not supposed to destroy this building.
Hey, beloved,
You can't use that here right now.
No
Pull out the
running
butcher knife
inside.
that I got from the kitchen earlier. We could always use this.
I would like to use bicycle as my key item, please.
You can't use that here. So, you guys are first floor. Where you guys going?
And all the doors are locked now, right?
No, they're all the doors are open. Just the curtains are closed. The door behind you is shut.
Ah, okay. Willow, can you get the door?
I scratch off the symbol.
Is there a symbol?
Which door?
At the front door.
No sigil you can find.
Oh, good.
It's probably on the outside.
Well, that's okay. We can blow it up later.
Yeah.
Really? Did we have to?
Francesca's with us?
Yeah, she's here.
Okay, good. Francesca, make sure if you see any weird... No, never mind. Don't touch anything weird.
Okay, I won't.
Yes. It might blow you up, so just don't touch it.
Okay, I won't.
Good, good. I
It's
want to repeat
weird.
that one more time, though. Don't touch anything weird.
Okay.
It's a rule of 3. With every good witch comes a rule of 3. And this one is don't touch it, okay?
How is it a rule of 3? That's only one item.
I said it 3 times. And then another time because you made me repeat it. Don't do that.
So I'm going rule of 3. I can do it then, huh?
Don't be a smart ass.
I'm the one carrying the sword here.
I'm the one Why does everyone forget I carry firebolts at my fingertips?
Let's find sigils on the door and let's keep going up.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
Let's guys head to the second floor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I pay careful attention to every door we go through to scratch off
Cool.
anything I see.
Who's going up the stairs first? Let's see marching order. Francesca will go wherever you want her to go.
she can go in front of me.
Okay.
Would you like to be second or last?
I'll go second.
Okay.
We'll mash the little one between two tough ones.
And I will be at the
Nate
back.
in beginning.
Okay, so you guys managed to walk up the stairs, no issue. You're currently on the second floor. There is a walkway that kind of goes around. This sort of drops to the floor below. From here, you can see there are 3 doors. They set up double doors in front of you and 2 doors on either side of this area.
It's just
Left, right, or forward.
You see any of the sigils on the doors?
We're seeing sigils on the doors.
Yeah, are you opening your third eye?
Well, you're asking a little bit a lot. I mean, that's a personal question, isn't it? Okay. I need you to just stay out of my way while I do this, okay?
I'll cover you.
No, I need you behind me.
I'll cover you from behind.
Okay, I don't want to see any of you while I'm doing this. It's a very personal moment.
Okay.
Francisco walks next to you. What are you doing?
No.
Come with us behind her. She doesn't want to see us.
So what do you think of this painting here?
And then I'm going to...
Are you looking at the painting?
We're looking at
the
we're
sigils.
looking away from her, and
I'm looking at the sigils with my third eye, which is for read a bad situation. So does that work in this context?
Yeah, I'd say so. You're trying to figure what's going on here.
Okay, then I'm going to read bad situation. Ah, good. I got a I got a 7.
Sharon?
Okay, I got a 7 with 2 holds.
Okay. This is a read about situation.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What would you like to know? What's the best way in? What's the best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's the most vulnerable to me? What's the best way to protect the victims?
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? And what's the biggest threat in the room?
Biggest threat in the room? Probably the doors, because they can separate you and hold you guys away from each other. And you said any dangers you haven't noticed yet?
Yes.
Looking about, you can see kind of right above, because the door to the left is open. All the doors here are open. You can see there's a bit of spider webbing along the left door.
Is it arcane spider webbing or just...
It glows. It's weird.
Oh, it's actual physical spider web.
Actual physical spider web
Okay.
that's glowing with arcane nature.
Okay. And then
Probably something that leads to the monster.
there was a sigil on the door this time?
Well, all these doors appear having sigils on them,
Okay.
and they separate you, which is why they're the biggest danger. Because alone,
Right. We're
the monster will
okay.
kill you easily enough.
Same sigils but as before. It's just...
Yeah.
Did you see anything?
Oh, wait. Hold on. I need to close my eye.
Move
Okay.
a bit and get it clear.
Okay.
Can we turn around now?
Yes. You can, why were you turned around? You didn't need to turn around. You needed to be outside of my line of sight. You need to understand how this works.
Yeah, but also like looking forward, looking at what you're seeing, and he's just turning around with his fingers in his ears.
Anyway, yes, there's some spider webbing over there. It's definitely magical of some variety. I would probably say it is at least a brown arachnid, but probably the thing we're looking for. And then there are all those doors with the sigils, so we need to keep,
Away from
breaking
those
those.
doors. So should we go through the door with the webbing on it?
I feel like that's probably the easiest way to find the thing that we're looking for. It's probably asleep. It's still daytime, right? Right?
Yeah, it's daytime.
Okay.
As long as we get to it before daytime, then it should be an easy go.
Or before the night comes? Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
don't say that. You're just
So-
going to jinx us, Willow. It's not good.
I go ahead and walk up to the door.
Well,
I
can't
try to
ask
handle
Jinx.
those.
If the door's open, like it's an open doorway,
Please don't. Not
It's
listen.
an open doorway. It's
Yeah.
not a door.
and there's a door that can close and open, close, but it's currently open.
It's currently open.
Yeah, all the doors on the floor are open.
They close when we walk through them. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I take the butcher's knife and I walk through, but I leave the blade facing to where the doors would close at.
Okay.
So are they like?
Well, this one's just like a regular like hinged door. The ones in front are the sliding ones.
So I slide the knife, I guess, on the hinge of the door while it's still open.
Okay.
And then I proceed to go through the door.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
So you walk through the door with the sword where?
With the
With the
knife
knife.
I took. So I slide it in between the seam of the door.
Okay.
So how the door opens?
Yeah. Trying to stop the hinge.
Yeah.
Okay. You step through. The door closes. The knife breaks.
Why didn't she just break the sigil?
It's just, and you're now separated.
Nate, you broke the knife. Just take the part you have and cut off that sigil. It'll be fine, probably. If you blow up, just don't blame me.
It's kind of hard to get that with a broken knife.
I mean, I'm sure it still has at least a part of an edge.
I changed one of the magazines from 45 to regular, aim at the sigil and fire.
Okay.
What was that? I did not say shoot the thing.
It splinters and the door just kind of begins to creak open.
I step through. Nate, you idiot. That is magic. You don't shoot magic. What if it went off in your face?
Well,
Yes.
then you wouldn't have me to yell at, now would you?
Yes, that is exactly right. And I saved your life once. I don't want to have to do it twice.
This guy.
This guy.
Right, and pick up the knife blade with my hand and try to scrape it off.
As we should do first.
So currently where you guys stand is a long kind of ridged hallway leading deeper into the house. You see there's a couple doors, two on the left, two on the right, and one kind of open in front of you directly down the hall. But it kind of makes this weird jagged S-like shape.
This place, MC.
Well, it's like a step.
Okay. Well, if you know what's best for her, why don't you go ahead and lead then?
Okay, I will. Make sure Lane stays in the middle.
You guys looking for her?
What?
You guys looking for her?
Is she not with us anymore?
You hear a door close. As
God
the room that was
damn
kind of like directly across the adult from where you guys entered, she walked through and it closed behind her.
Idiot.
And you hear skittering
Which way does the skittering come from?
kind of all around you.
I ran after the woman. Are you alive? Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just the door's closed. I can't open it. You guys
That's
want to
why-
prank me or something?
This is why we told you to stick with us, you damn idiot.
I mean, I look in the door and then I walked in and it closed on me. How was I supposed to know?
I told you not to touch anything.
I didn't touch anything. I walked through a door.
This is why I say it 3 times, so you don't do it, and you still did it.
I didn't touch anything. I went through an open door.
Look at the ceiling. There's a sigil up there. I need you to cut it. You have a knife, right? You
I
have
don't
a sword.
see where is it?
Look at the strange thing on the ceiling. It's on the ceiling.
If you remember correctly, it's on the inside of the door. It's not like on the outer.
Isn't she
frame.
on the inside now?
No. So when like
The door
frame, it closes on it.
Oh, that
So
was
it's
not.
on the inside.
That was not readily apparent.
I'm sorry. I thought that was clear.
I thought it
last
was like
time.
right on the edge.
I thought it was like on
No.
the
So
ceiling
when you
above.
shot it, you shot through the wood and into it.
Okay.
Oh man, I pictured
But she
it,
doesn't
like,
know
right
where it's
above.
at because no one has went out to her before.
Well, that changes everything.
Yeah,
yeah,
Nate,
you
go shoot
hear
at
the skittering getting louder.
Nate, don't
Nate.
shoot at it. I'm gonna cast entropy on it.
Okay, on
On the top of the door again.
roll some use magic.
Good.
What'd you
Good.
roll?
6, 7, 8.
What's the glitch?
Yeah, Clarissa.
Let's go with an immediate and loud, unwelcome attention.
Okay.
I accidentally threw thunder. Let me rephrase that. I accidentally threw thunder. Now, you might think that means lightning. It does not. I mean thunder.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Thunder's a loud noise, though.
Yes.
And suddenly, you all are on the ground, ears ringing, as there's a cacophonous thunderclap in the middle of this house. It's over nearly 200 decibels. Deafening at the moment. You can no longer hear the skittering getting closer. The door does open up, but you currently all are dazed.
Is what's her name still dazed? It's not Elaine. I realize that now.
It's Francesca.
Francesca. I don't know why I thought it was Elaine, but anyway, is Francesca also thunderstruck?
Yes.
I don't know the rest of the song, or I'd start, but I.
Join us next time. We'll be doing some more ACDC.
You currently are all thunderstruck, and
Well,
I think.
What?
I think you're the one that's gonna get this. You get attacked from behind.
Okay.
It's not necessarily like not like a traditional like what you expect of being like hit by the spider or being bitten. It picks you with its pincers, its mandibles, and throws you over the banister behind you. You take 2 wound. Are you wearing your flak jacket?
Yeah.
That's down to 1. Or is it 2 armor or is it 1 armor?
With battlefield awareness, I take +1 armor on top of whatever I get from my gear, and I have a flak vest.
I'm going to say that currently, as you're thunderstruck, you don't have battlefield awareness.
Okay. So
I mean, would you agree that if you're currently dazed to make a cacophonous explosive sound,
yeah.
you're not really aware of what's going on?
Yeah. That's entirely yeah.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah, it is entirely possible. How many people do you know that like stood next to an explosion and perfectly fine?
Yeah. So
this isn't a game. This isn't a movie.
Yeah.
This is realish life.
So as you get picked up and thrown over the banister, you crash to the ground. Your vision goes white as you're stunned for a moment.
Do any of us notice he's gone?
Yes, you all see this creature now kind of crawling through the doorway at you. Francisca is going to try to attack. I need someone to roll a, I think it's a plus tough for kicks and mass.
Yeah.
Just roll a plus tough with a +1.
7.
7. Okay. She manages to slice at this creature. It rears back and it flees. But you see, you'd seen when you did the shotgun blast, it like cracked the carapace. It bled a little bit. This slice went straight through the carapace like fucking butter and a hot knife. And you just see this gout of blood. And it scrambles away. She does take 2.
While it's scrambling away, can I try to toss the cross into that wound?
Sure, roll an act under pressure.
Oh, to act under pressure is plus cool, which is great because I have 0. Don't fail. You failed me now. I got a 3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Things go badly. You try to throw it, and you're knocked off kilter, and
you throw it at Francesca.
No, you crash into Francesca, and the sword flies out of her hands and stumbles over the banister and lands just an inch from you. Shink!
And we cut to like the outside of the house where birds are flying up.
Yeah, sure.
And like the officer outside is like sitting there drinking coffee. What the hell was that? And then we cut back to me. I just said fuck. Yes, I said fuck. National television. It's okay.
No one heard you.
So yeah, she's currently disarmed. The monster is getting away, and you're all beginning to come around, and your vision and your hearing is coming back.
Is it still visible?
Nate, where are you?
You see it going through the other.
I don't know. I think I'll have to take the elevator back up.
That's okay. I can fix that.
No, you've done enough.
Okay, I'm gonna go running after it.
Okay.
And as soon as it's within my vision, I will hex it and attempt a big whammy.
Okay, you managed to get around the corner. Sure, go for it. What's
Why
the big
are there bells here?
You can use
Don't
your
worry about
powers to kick some ass.
What?
Roll plus weird instead of plus tough. Attack has 2 harm. Close. Obvious damage. On a miss, you get a magical backlash.
Okay.
And it will be hexed while I do it. So.
Excellent.
So this will either go really good or really bad.
One of the two. You never know.
With me, yeah, you actually never know.
It's very true.
Alright, so
Oh, that's a success.
6, 7 plus my 3 in weird, that is a 10.
Damn, yeah, that is. You also get the additional stuff for kicking some ass.
Okay. And so that will be 2 harm from the hex, plus another 2 harm
So
from
4.
the whammy. Yeah.
All of it ignore armor.
Yep.
And you have the additional effect for the 10 plus. Gain forward to yourself or to an ally, inflict terrible harm, suffer less harm, or force it where you want them.
Inflict terrible harm. I will
So
do
doing
all the damage.
5. You did 5 points of damage this time.
This is why you guys keep
Um,
around.
You catch up to it and you cast it, so you hit it, and it rears back and does a just kind of blank strike at you. Take 2 harm.
Oh no, is your leg broke again?
Are you unstable again?
I'm at 4 now.
I
So
don't have any armor.
you get hit and picked up by the strike, and you also go over the bandage, and you hit the ground.
Do I land on Nate?
You land right next to him. You both are there, and this creature skitters away. Skitters away. It is now gone.
You have no armor?
No.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. I lean over. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm like sitting there, just gaining composure, and then the body falls over. I'm like,
I lean over the railing and say, "Hey, you knuckleheads, are you two done down there? Hurry up!"
I didn't even get laid. So I said, go up the stairs.
if I had a dime, come on, sister. Grab her by the hand and pull her up. I would at least
Okay.
have a dime. Keep walking up. Any idea where it went? And I hand Francesca the sword if she can hold on to it.
Yeah, she thanks you for that. She said they says it went over through that doorway, and she tried to stop it, but it beat the shit out of her.
Well, in fairness, we beat the shit out of each other. It was a mutual thing.
Sure it was.
Can I find the crucifix?
You cannot.
Oh.
It's gone.
Okay. So Nate is gonna go ahead and just sling the M4, pull out the shotgun, and just walk down the hallway.
Okay.
And like peek through the doorways, everything else.
It's empty. You see some gouges in the wood. Looks like some residue from magical explosion, essentially. As well as you see quite a bit of blood.
Any
Pieces
trails?
of shit and armor. It all is going deeper into the hallway.
Do any of you know how to make any light or anything?
Oh yes, of course I do.
That isn't fire!
But it's lightning.
You have flashlights.
Okay, so I just take the flashlight.
That's a pretty common item to have.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one duct taped on the end of my head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, alright. I shine the light down the hallway.
Okay. I mean, you can see down to the end. See some blood, some trails. Don't know exactly where it goes.
And I start moving forward. It's like, come on!
Door closes behind you.
Come on, faster! And then I keep proceeding down the hallway.
Okay.
Did we all make it through before the door closed?
No, just he went through. You guys are all kind of still
Fine.
climbing up and gathering when he walked off and.
I'm going to decay that.
Okay.
Here we go again. Oh, that is amazing. I got a 13.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. It goes off without a hitch. You practice just you can smell almost like the musty scent of rotted wood as you guys walk through the doorway. As the door swinging open and the sigil itself is moldered and destroyed.
Alright, Nate. I know
He's
you
gone.
lost. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, I've continued to watch forward.
I'm just going to talk into the dark hallway then. Nate, I know you lost your knife, but god damn it, if you forget that again, I will cut you up.
I
Put you in a
will
pie.
watch.
So as you've reached by the time you guys get through the door, you reach the end of the hallway. You see the blood and scratch marks lead up to what looks to be like a cellar door. Yeah, pull down door.
I stow the shotgun and I pull the little string thing down so that way the door drops.
Okay.
There are like steps that fly out.
Yeah.
I shine the light up to where I can see.
You shine up to.
Like
It
whatever's
is the end of
visible.
the attic up there.
Yeah.
All the attic is other way from you.
Let us know when we've.
So this goes up to the top and then basically goes to a wall.
So I'm just looking at a wall for it.
Yeah.
I turn my head around.
You hear some talking behind you.
Shine the light down. Is that them?
Yeah.
I flash the light like
You
rapidly.
see a flashing strobe light in front of you.
You guys are lucky
Darude's
I don't have-
Sandstorm is playing now.
Doom, 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 doom.
What is he trying to do? Give us a seizure?
I think so.
No, I was in Japan when they'd had that epidemic that one time.
You mean with that Pokemon?
Yeah, that
Pokemon
one.
thing? I heard about that.
That was
That was
weird.
crazy.
I
How old are you?
put the flashlight to my neck
Very.
and I start chambering.
Very.
and I start cycling the thing, so I know. Okay. Alright.
She walks past you and brandishing the sword.
Oh wait, I said do not touch things. Please, just
Don't
stay
die.
here. Before we reach the ladder, I'm guessing we're reaching the ladder at this point.
Yeah.
I'm going to lift the ladder, look under it for any sigils on the parts that would be touching the ground.
I don't see any sigils.
Okay. I'm going to look under every single rung of the ladder for sigils,
There's no sigils.
and I'm going to look around the creases at the top for sigils.
You'd have to climb up to the top. Are you doing that?
Willow, do you want to climb up to the top and look for sigils?
I'm already on the ladder. I'm already heading.
It's like a staircase. It's pretty steep.
Yeah.
one. Okay, yeah, you head up to the door. Doesn't slam close behind you.
Flash, flash.
You can use your words, Nate. We don't.
He said
speak-
flash, flash.
That
We don't speak secret agent man.
and I look into the camera and I go,
What?
and
Right in
then,
the fourth wall.
Yeah, and then
And the
I,
fifth and the sixth.
yeah.
More than
Are
that.
there more walls? I can go for more.
You're out of the proscenium, out into the audience, and through the back doors.
You are the dead.
I'm the one.
Action.
I am the one giving the commentary now.
You're on stage. You're in the box behind giving
The
commentary.
peanut
over the stage.
gallery.
So I am gonna cast the light over everything up there. Like
You see there are what looks to be like three almost large cocoon-like objects. They're silken webbing covering over three human-sized.
I think he wants us to come up.
I think so.
Okay.
All right. You go up after I do, and then Willow, can you come up last?
That's fine.
Okay, you guys all talk loudly as you guys ascend the stairs.
You're talking at a normal volume.
As soon as Francisca gets up there, she bolts to them, and you can hear her kind of frantically loud whispering, Philip, are you there?
Things I tell her not to do. Don't touch anything weird. What does she do? Touch
She goes-
massive cocoons with the people in them.
Watch, as soon as
I
she does it, she's
walk
gonna get
over
stuck
to
to
her
it.
and I try to grab her by the shoulder to pull her back.
Okay. She looks up at you with wide eyes as you two see the spider descend and bite into you to take 3 harm.
I throw a lightning bolt at it.
Okay, so this is the official part of combat. Currently, the spider is latched onto your ally.
Yes. And I'm going to throw lightning at it.
Okay,
So
let's kick some ass.
Better hope those fangs aren't made of metal. You don't want them conducting lightning.
So it would be
Yeah.
2, right?
So with your armor, it's with only 1.
But with battlefield awareness,
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
it's a bite is 3 harm, drop down to 1 for 2 armor. What'd you roll?
13?
So
yeah,
it's-
you fucking you get the additional
so it just does one.
additional kick some ass. Yes, it only does 1 harm to you. You and your fucking armor, man. You're a tank.
Well, I don't know. I got bit by a giant fucking spider. I don't think I'm a 10. I'm an extra.
And you managed to
50.
get your arm up there and push it away, so it wasn't a very deep bite. It wasn't enough to get the venom in there,
Okay.
which is not a fun thing to deal with.
I'm going to take advantage. Everyone gets +1 forward.
So it's only to 1 other hunter.
All hunters involved in the fight get +1 forward.
Is this for your ability or is this for kick some ass?
This is for kick some ass. Advanced on a 12+, instead pick an enhanced effect. You completely hold the advantage. All hunters involved in the fight get +1 forward.
Is that under yours then?
This is for just the hunter's
'Cause
guide.
I'm looking at the kick some ass, and it is clearly stating take +1 forward or give +1 forward to another hunter.
No, it's on attack.
On advance.
On advance of
12 plus.
Which I got a 13.
Yeah.
Oh, you're reading the on a 10 plus. I got a 13.
Where's the 12 plus then?
Underneath the 10 plus.
It doesn't show that on
It
mine.
might not be on yours. I think the advanced rules are only if you're wanting to do it as a GM.
Oh, I mean,
So actually,
yeah, I think with something that kick ass, I'd agree. Yeah, sure. Everyone gets +1 forward to this.
Yay! Now I'm at a 0.
It's been long enough that you're no longer sickened.
Oh,
Okay, so
I was factoring that into everything for a while.
But it does come over and it does strike up at you.
okay, how much is it?
2 harm.
All right, I'm going to take 1.
And how much harm do you do to it with your lightning?
Lightning does add +1 harm messy to the base. Base is going to be 2 harm magic, close, obvious, allowed.
Okay, so you got up close and you just did this, and there was just a spray of electricity, enough to frazzle the creature. Yeah, with the +1's messy, I think it'd be fine. It's not a clean strike. You have to actually come up and strike it with your
I
fist.
take my hand and I just slam it into the thorax.
Yeah.
look at you with science.
So okay, it knocks you backwards and you are on the ground about 2 feet away.
Science words, that was just my favorite shit
Who's
to
next?
leave.
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
As it's skidding around because it just got bitch slapped by lightning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna thumb the hammer back and I'm gonna fire one of the silver slugs at it.
Okay.
So it's going to be kick some ass. For 3. But the best part is I level finally, everyone.
Hey!
Now you're good.
This thing still has you in its pincers, and it's just gonna keep on clamping down. You take 1 harm. It's 3 harm minus the 2 armor that you have, so 1.
Okay. So I am right in between.
How many wounds do you have?
It's got 3.
3.
3. Okay. Are you still unstable at the moment?
I'm stable.
Okay.
1 hit away from being unstable.
Good to know. I think after seeing how Fuel is trying to bite into your armor, it's gonna let go and shift towards the others. So it's kind of focusing on you 3 now as he's been dropped to the ground.
Okay.
So it's your turn.
So I will hex it and then big whammy it.
Okay.
And so that is a 9.
Okay.
10.
Oh yeah, 10.
Excellent. Yeah. So you what on the extra effects you're going to roll? Take +1 forward to somebody else, inflict terrible harm, less harm, or force the monster where you want them.
I would like less harm, please.
Okay. Because it wasn't going to bite you, so you're taking 2 wounds.
Also, forward only lasts for 1 roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it bites into dealing 2 harm to you.
Okay, and I did 4 harm to Ed, so
Yeah.
2 more harm, and I am unstable, guys. I am at 6 harm.
2 more and you're dead.
Yep.
Okay.
Lulu not doing what she loved though. Causing problems.
Excellent. Okay, so that brings it to Francisca, who's going to try to slash at the creature. I need someone to roll a kick some ass, roll +1 tough.
+2.
Yes, +2. So what's the roll for?
Rolled a 7, so that's a
9?
9.
She goes up, she hacks at the creature for just enough. You guys see Francisca seeing what's going on. She grabs through the sword, unsheaths it, runs, and just, arm overhead, sword overhead, slashes down right through the back of the neck, or neck of a spider had one, kind of right where the thorax meets the head. It's stuck in there, and she just, you see her forcing it out. This thing is squirming and it's swirling about. It does knock her back to the ground, not dealing any damage. But you see the creature is trying to get away and can't do much as. Basically, it's losing all of its blood. You guys watch this creature skitter to the ground. Huh?
Like going in a circle, trying to pull the sword out.
Yeah, it's spiders really can't get to its back, so it's trying.
It's like a turtle. It's very sad.
You see the thing flip over, trying to get it, and it just arms curl up. as the creature finally dies.
Woo! We did it.
Are you unstable?
I'm unstable.
As soon as you do that, you cough up blood. Take one arm.
Willow, you're bleeding again.
I'm always bleeding.
You really need to stop that.
You are on death's door at the moment.
I'm gonna cast heal.
You have some not great going on right now.
I'm gonna use the new move I just picked up from another playbook, and that playbook is the Wronged.
Oh,
And that is gonna be DIY surgery. When you do quick and dirty first aid on someone, including yourself, roll plus cool. On a plus 10, it's all good. It counts as normal first aid. Plus stabilizes the injury and heals 1 harm. On a 7 to 9, it counts as normal first aid plus one of these of your choice. So,
okay.
come on, I got a plus 2 to this, and I've been rolling like shit all night. So, I got like a 5.
You got a 6.
A 6.
You haven't used
So-
your forward yet.
So yeah, I've killed V.
Yeah, actually, yes. You're unstable. You take 1 more harm.
One more harm. Okay. I'm at 8
However,
harm.
before this happens, you know you have the ability to use your luck.
Yeah, I should have burned them.
You can still do it. You can still do it.
Yeah.
We have luck?
You have
Yeah.
1 point
Oh,
of luck
that
per
should-
session.
We were doing okay so far up until, you
Up
know.
until the moment when she's about to die, and you botch your surgery.
Yeah, so I just slapped some duct tape on it.
You've somehow managed to DIY yourself out there with a 12 plus, so you're stabilized and you have only 5 wounds.
Are you?
Okay.
Are you gonna be okay?
I'm gonna cast heal
Always.
on her.
Okay.
Magic as well. And I'm gonna use a luck point, because why not?
I
Okay.
should use the luck point to shoot him
I'm
earlier.
surprised Willow made it through this fight. I didn't think she was gonna make it.
The DIY surgery would have. How funny would it have been if you died because of the surgery and not because of the monster?
Well, we're all monsters, aren't we?
The real monster is diabetes. You see Francesca. She gets up and she's
So
panting.
my field's another one.
Philip, and she runs over and she begins to claw at the
Okay.
at the cocoons and pulls out. The first one she opens up is actually Randall Phillip, still alive, slightly dehydrated.
Before we get into that,
Yeah.
on the heal,
Yep.
since I'm burning a point of luck, the advanced thing says on a 12 plus, the keeper will offer you some added benefit to healing her.
Yeah, she's not gonna die.
Okay, but I'm healing 1 point. Is it going to deal more than that, maybe?
I would say for that one, would be like curing unstable.
She's already not unstable.
Yeah, so like something like that. Would the added benefit would be to heal the unstable.
Okay.
It's not normally part of what use magic to heal a wound does. It doesn't stabilize.
Okay.
So if you basically, roll a decent amount of roll without a glitch on her, like a use magic to heal her, and she was unstable, she wouldn't be stabilized.
Cool.
She'd just be 1 less away from dying. Because part of being unstable, I can deal a wound to her whenever I want.
Right. No, I get it. It's fine. Yeah, it works. Just wanted
It's
to
on
Yes!
how much of
I wanted to verify.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and borrow the saber and start cutting through the rest of the cocoons.
Okay. You managed to find 1 cocoon was already ripped open and empty. Probably Eric Johnson was in there.
Okay.
And the other one has.
probably in there.
He was
Do
allowed.
you not know?
No. He was the last one to actually die, and there's only been 2 people gone missing: Dale Randall and Philip.
Are his bones in there?
His body was recovered.
Oh.
So it did what it wanted with it, and then chunked it outside.
Yes, and it was Philip Evans.
Philip Evans. So we got her partner or her boyfriend back. The cop and the.
The cop is back. The cop is alive. The creature is dead.
Are there any eggs?
Looking about, no clutch of eggs that you see. Though they wouldn't be of any danger to you for the next 2,000 years. Because they spawn as golden orb weavers, an actual real type of spider that inspired this mythos.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll grow to a point in which they're too large to be sated by the normal flies and insects and move on to small mammals, larger mammals,
Bigger game.
and eventually humans.
So
The
we're
most
gonna
dangerous game.
burn all this crap down, right?
No, we can't.
I got a better idea.
We can't burn the building. We cannot burn the building. We've already had
Carol?
Yes.
Job's done.
No, Nate, we cannot stay in the building.
That is good to hear.
The giant spider thing. Yeah.
Killed it with a silver sword?
Yeah, believe it or not, yeah.
Oh,
Funny
good.
story.
Good.
Yeah. Before the bloodlust starts to get to me, I need a containment crew out.
Yep, we'll send somebody out right away. They've
Yeah.
been on standby pretty close by.
Yeah, and yeah.
Are you okay?
He'll be fine. I'm fixing it.
No, I'll just go kill myself in the car with duct tape.
You hear a pause like, good luck?
It's,
By the way...
It's a metaphorical thing. What's up?
Give you a heads up. There's something waiting for you back at the hotel.
Good waiting for me, or you guys are going to put me in the deepest, darkest hole in the United States?
I don't want to ruin the surprise. But it ain't good.
Huh?
You said, but it ain't good. She hangs up.
So, did you have a lovely chat?
I slap Nate on the shoulder and cast heal.
Oh my god.
Nice.
What'd you roll?
Plus 2.
11.
Okay, yeah, you heal him.
I never need to use that.
Don't complain about your blood loss if you don't want it to be not lost.
I know where it is. It's on the ground. Let's get out of here. Someone's gonna have to yell at me or something. I've been chewed out before, but
Oh, we're getting yelled at. Can I burn them?
no.
Are you sure?
These are the people that are supposed to be paying you.
Can I bring popcorn?
You also still owe something to Tavar.
There's a book around here we should have picked up. Can you guys go grab it before we leave?
Yes. Dearie over there, can we have that sword back now?
Oh, I've got it. I'm like, here you go.
There we go. Thank
She
you.
tosses the scabbard over to you.
Collapse
to the ground as you dodge it. It's an empty case.
Don't throw things. I'm not reflexive.
It was thrown. Jeez, you all are. How you killed this thing, I will never understand.
Well, you were the one who stabbed it, so let's go find this.
She's looking pretty rough herself.
Does she need healing too?
Nothing that a few nights get.
That's okay. I'm gonna cast healing on her too. I'm gonna slap her on the back.
No. She'll be okay. You know, you're using heal way too much.
Hey, Equalizer.
Nothing's changed the next time I play this game.
Deputy,
I'm gonna have to be the cleric.
Deputy, right?
Yeah.
Could you send like an ambulance over here? The job's done, but someone's still a little beaten up. We do have someone else here for you. Hold up the phone to
Dale. Eliza. It's good to hear your voice too. I think with a little, a lot of water and some IV bags, I'll be right as rain. This has been kind of eye-opening. These four here. I don't know how they did it.
I bet they're sleeping together.
We're not.
I bet they're
I mean, if they are, it's a
you
beautiful
laugh for a
thing.
second. Like I'll see you outside. Tosses you the phone.
Thanks for the help.
So let's fast forward to about 3 hours later.
As we're sitting in the hotel room, my arm's still on this.
No, I'm gonna say that you were alone in this. This is your seat here. You enter your room, and there's somebody already there. You see your supervisor, Kirk Hargrave. Nate. I would say good job here, but a lot of the shit that happened was out of your control.
Yeah?
Sorry I have to do this to you, buddy. I'm not gonna kill you, don't worry. But this is your permanent station. Stick in here, and you're gonna live out your days, kill monsters, a guy trying.
Here?
Yep, Point Diablo. There's worse places. Could be the deepest, darkest hole we could find. At least this one has daylight. At least for 14 hours ish.
So So am I going to be running like a field office, or am I going to be just here?
Support.
Support?
Occasionally we pull into the field, but for the most part, you'll be sitting here providing support to any local agents who might be coming through town.
You.
Hear the next carol, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally had to pull a lot of strings to make sure that you didn't get thrown into the deepest, darkest hole because, wow, this was a fucking fiasco. If there was ever a time to reveal Division 6, this would have been the fucking time.
Yeah. Yeah, boss. Yeah, I got you.
Oh. Enjoy the demotion. See you later. He walks out.
So,
Yeah.
Nate, how did it go? I walk in very drunk.
During this time, you guys are not getting drunk. You find yourselves in Tovar's establishment. He you needed to give him the item he asked of you for rendering his aid. You had found it in the library down on the first floor. You had the full fiasco of walking through a door, not checking, door slammed, trying to open it. But it's a very ornate book that was behind a glass case that took a little bit of time to unlock and get through. But it looks to be some sort of spell book, actually.
Can I look into it before we give it to him or let him see it?
You look at it, you cannot read it.
Can I have a thing in here that lets me communicate with something that you do not share language with?
No, that's a being.
Lexi likes the lesbian. Let's just take pictures with that.
Oh, right. We're modern human beings. I can do that with my phone. I'm going to take a picture of every single page.
Okay.
Before I give it to him, do those pictures on my phone actually show the things?
Nope.
God damn it.
They distort the picture to unreadable.
Or they just lead you to random web pages on the internet. They're like weird magic QR codes that send you to nowhere.
To the deepest, darkest corners of the web.
All right.
My Little Pony fan fiction.
On the drive back,
Dirty.
after figuring this out, I'm going to start taking a marker and writing every single page that I can down from the beginning to wherever I end up when we arrive, which is probably not a whole lot, but
You get like 2 or 3 pages done.
that's enough.
And you hand it to him and he says, I have not seen you in so long, buddy.
Talking to a book.
I wrote it on my arm. I'll
You
transfer
wrote
it
it.
over.
He sees it and just like, you could have just asked. This is my grimoire. I lost it in a bet to Merrick Holt.
Why?
Bet your
Why would you
Grimoire.
bet?
What's wrong with you?
Come on, man.
I thought I was gonna win. I had a really good hand at poker and I lost. Don't get your fucking. Don't
Did you
blame
bet
me.
a fae?
I bet Merrick Holt, another witch.
Oh,
Oh, what you guys comeuppance?
I don't like Maricolt.
He's dead.
We
Been
had
dead for centuries.
Yes. Don't ask me where I've been.
I know you've been. No, thanks for this. Also, that silver sword, I'm gonna need that.
For
You
what?
see, we owe it to a museum and the dude and who was in the woods and then he was in a truck and then he ran away. He didn't die, but then he was at the museum and he kind of saw me there.
He looks and he says, you know, you're not gonna leave here alive if you don't give me that fucking damn sword.
Are you threatening me?
Excuse me. Hold on here. First off, don't do that. I'll blow you up. Second off, settle down.
Thankfully, I'm not anywhere near
I know you're not
this,
anywhere near this.
So, yeah, thank God. Because I'd just let it happen. Walk away.
That book right there. Do you have any spells that might be able to form a replica of less worth? Maybe something that might look good for a hotel or a museum?
No.
Well, then that's just a shitty option, isn't it?
I don't think you understand what this means to me, this sword.
I don't think you understand what happens in the real world. You need to understand that your little bookshop isn't everything. We need to be able to get something back to the museum. You can have your fancy sword after we do that. But summon your demon friend, or whatever the one was that could summon a sword. I'm a wizard and I don't know what transmutation is.
I'm not a wizard, I'm a witch.
Whatever. Point being,
Different breed of spellcaster.
the point being You're not as good as I. And summon your friend so we can make a second replica that isn't the same thing and probably will never be looked at for 100 years, and hopefully we'll get off the hook without any problems.
Fucking take it back. I'm gonna shit now.
What?
Take it back.
Take what back?
No, take the damn sword back.
Take
Get it later.
We never gave it to you in the first place.
No, I mean,
Yeah, you mean
take the
it back
sword.
to the
Fucking
museum.
take it back. If you're gonna go through this whole rigmarole of doing all this, it's not really worth it.
You've changed your tune quite quickly. What's
Get it
with this
later.
sword?
I'll get it later.
Okay, well,
Good
I
luck.
mean, good. We can get it later for you if you want. We just need to make sure it's back in the museum at some point, so we don't look like the people who stole it.
But you're the people who stole it.
I mean,
Not if we give it back. Then it would just be
Borrowing
borrowing
without
it.
permission.
it's
You got a
not
point, you got a
stealing if we get tasered for it.
No, I got tasered by that guy twice.
Yeah, it's not very nice of him. He really
No,
needs to stop
but-
that. Did you get tasered the first time, or did he just hit you?
No, he tasered me the
Tasered?
second.
Oh, okay.
The first time.
You've been tasered, I think, 3 times.
I have.
By the way, can you make this taser a little bit more juicy?
Looks at it.
And I can swap the batteries.
No, Nate, be quiet.
Nope.
You're not here.
Nothing to do about that.
Okay, well, you're
But,
just helpful.
You know, I do have work I think I can pass you guys this way.
Good. I enjoy work. You pay, right?
Oh, sure. What
Good.
do you want?
What?
Booze.
You're a simple
She
creature.
says, straight face, no nuts.
She hands you a $50 bill. Sold this from Nate's wallet.
Perfect,
Aw.
perfect.
See?
You look, you knew it. You knew you were
Get out of my
giving me
fucking
money.
store.
Why do you have to be so rude all of a sudden?
He flicks his wrist and you both are picked up and literally thrown through the door.
You know, he's very rude.
The door slams closed.
This man, he has some anger problems that we need to deal with. We can't work with a man who's so angry all the time.
No,
Every single time we've seen him, he's just
Hostile
a
work
bundle of
environments.
anger.
Check your pockets.
Did he say that?
No, but you reach your pocket where you put the $50 bill away and you feel a hex bag in there.
I'm glad you heard. Hostile work environment.
Well, don't head anywhere back to the hotel later.
So,
Shove
Let
it
us
back in my
wrap
pocket.
up.
No, fine.
the end of this arc. You guys all did a good job.
Don't lie to us. I see the look in your eyes when you're glaring at us.
No, you guys did a fantastic job. This is way not how I would expect it to go.
Yeah, did you think it was going to be one session?
No, I didn't. I think it was gonna be 2, but that introduction to your guys' character in the fucking woods, man, that was something else.
It's not my fault the man was angry and tried to taser someone.
Well,
You're just pissing off literally everybody at the moment.
yeah. The
The local witch, the local law enforcement.
I mean, they need
The
a
guy
boss.
who has to keep an eye on you because you're on a list.
The government's pissed off at you.
Yeah, and the guy who works for the government's pissed off at you.
So yeah, so the current predicament is you all are. Actually, there's one last scene I want to quickly throw in here before we do the wrap of the experience.
So we're traveling to Egypt next.
There's a couple of agents pin you down at the bar, like they approach you.
Okay, that's different than...
Yeah, they find you
I
at the
was
bar.
thinking, woo!
And they kind of send a message that you stick around in Point Diablo, you don't fucking leave. You live here now. And if you try to leave, you're gonna get killed on sight. Basically, you're being compelled to service for the government. Don't leave this place.
Well,
We'll send you work.
Are you guys going to pay us?
A stipend.
Oh, we get stipends. I wonder if Nate got stipends.
I hope we got stipends.
I don't think he
otherwise
did. He's so stingy with money.
So currently, you guys are being compelled, and you'll have plenty of work in the future, but at the moment, you got the government breathing down your neck, you got a local witch who's gonna give you work, a little ticked off.
I do wonder if
And a
extradition
city full of
works
monsters.
in this sense.
I don't know.
Wouldn't have had it any other way.
You guys are all stuck in Point Diablo now,
I continue
for better
to
or for
drink
worse.
at the bar.
Using the $50 stolen from Nate's wallet.
Yes.
So,
The good news is Nate's actually paid us
And as
$100.
Nate is
I
sitting
know.
and reflecting on his life. He reaches for his wallet. Enough up credits.
so at the end of every session, or at least at every arc, we'll do that because you guys are earning way more experience than you should normally be doing. You leveled up 3 times.
I've leveled up once.
I've leveled up twice.
Leveled up once.
Just tonight.
Okay, so I mean that's okay. So leveling up once is a pretty good rate, but you also did a lot of cock ups in the beginning. It's a lot of bad dice rolls that were great for story, but bad for your character. You died nearly twice.
All of the bad rolls are the best rolls.
That's true. That's very true. So at the end of every session or every arc, we ask a few questions to award some additional experience at the end. First one: Did you guys conclude the current mystery?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe
You guys
so.
hunted the Jiragomo to its death, made some allies along the path, made some enemies.
Saved,
yeah.
Saved the people.
Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
We
Yes.
saved one
Yes.
person, yeah.
You did. So yeah, so far it's 2.
2.
Did you learn something new and important about the world?
We
Yes.
learned everything.
What'd you learn?
That the government hates me.
That's not really new and important.
But the American government is now holding a British fugitive.
That's pretty good, actually.
We learned about, well, the power of not friendship.
Power of let's work together.
Whoa.
The power of
we were all
team
great
men
friends.
work.
This is the best friend group you'll ever see right here.
No,
There's no such thing as anger in our friendship.
well, we
I mean, I
realized
could let
all
her
of
take
our
it
Well,
back.
okay, so
you
let's-
are the
let's-
anger, but that's fine.
So did your character doesn't really learn anything new, particularly about the world? You know, the fact that a
giant
creature,
spider exists.
a creature. Well, yeah,
I mean,
a
we knew
creature that-
giant monsters existed prior to this, I'm assuming.
But finding a Japanese mythological creature that only hatches after 2,000 years of existence in America.
Well, I love the fact that you're trying to give us experience. I
I
don't
am.
know if that's a
Well,
big
if
enough thing about
that's
the
not. I
world.
mean, I'm stating that that's possibly something you could have said. But if you don't want to claim that one, sure.
I
Well,
will claim it because I was going on different tangents with it. Like, was it dropped during the war?
Yeah,
Was
actually,
it
I
imported?
think that's a pretty good one. I'm gonna give a yes for that one and no's for that for you two on that one.
Okay.
Because he was asking questions about that one. I think that's very important. How the hell did these monsters get here, or this monster specifically? And did you guys learn something new and important about any one of the hunters?
I think they learned that I have a temper.
I've learned
We
that
learned
she's
that
a
Nate's-
terrible driver.
We've learned that Nate's car is not indestructible.
Well, it's not indestructible in the wrong hands. Wait, yeah.
So
It's,
I'll
it's
count that.
destructible in the wrong hands.
Pretty good.
Does Eileen count as a hunter? The
Francisca?
girl? Yeah, her.
She's Eileen.
She's like, late.
Come on.
Look, she has
Come on.
Francesca, Francisca. She
Come on.
has five
Thanks for
names.
the pity laugh.
Come on.
So yeah.
Does she count as a
I don't
hunter?
know. If you do that nowadays,
not?
it's kind of
She's not gonna level up like you guys, but she will be there.
Hashtag after
She
dark.
will have a class if she's pulled into. She will play it as one of the mundanes if she's pulled into the game.
In this case, as in the question you were asking previously, does she count as a hunter or no?
Yes, I would
Okay.
say did you learn something new about one of the hunters, which includes Francisca?
Then yes, I learned that she can wield a sword with grace and nimbleness.
She's pretty good with it, actually.
I learned that Tuavar was an antecedent of someone who lived in the town. And I just thought Tuavar was just a discount $3 magician. And now I have this really bad feeling that Tovar's probably been here as long as the town has.
Possibly.
Pulling the goddamn Connor McLeod on us.
And how about you, Willow? Did you learn anything new about one of your fellow hunters?
Oh yes, she's a terrible driver. He has a temper issue.
I don't have a temper!
I'm the most special.
You dig old bald men. Willow digs on old, not old, but he's like 30s. On bald men.
I mean, think about how old Willow is.
That's
to
true.
her, he's
true.
like,
You've existed for thousands of years. As
and
old
a
as the
17-year-old
Jiragomo.
is like a toddler.
So I think with that, you all earn 2 additional experience.
Woo, I leveled up.
Nice.
I actually also.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my lord! You should
leveled
retire
and I
your
have
fucking
one extra.
hunter.
No, I still have a few more level ups before I have to
Hit
retire.
advanced.
Actually, I'm getting pretty close to advanced, so that'll be 3 level ups. I need 2 more regular level ups, and then I can do an advanced level up.
Nice.
She's the best.
That's a good question. What should I take?
Something wonderful.
Okay, so quick qualification of the rules. I believe under your level up, there's a thing you can advance a move, correct? Mark 2 moves, basic moves as advanced.
I do not have that.
Under your improvements,
That's advanced.
it's an advanced trait.
Yeah, so you take.
Yeah, I see that.
So that's what it means for an advanced move when you roll 12 plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So for future reference, basically, so I mean,
That makes sense.
yeah.
But your Korean internet's gonna be great, and I'll be able to like Skype in. No problems.
No
So I
one
may live
knows.
off base there.
See, here's the problem. It's just because they'll have great Wi-Fi doesn't mean we'll have great connection here. It's Skype. It doesn't work anywhere.
Okay, all right.
guys
I'll
need to
FaceTime
get-
Discord, whatever.
I think
Okay.
that's a wrap, you guys. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you all for playing.
Thank you guys.
I have really enjoyed this system a whole
I-
lot. I have plans for it.
I dig play by or Powered by the Apocalypse games.
It's so much
There's-
fun.
Yeah.
Once more, that is Monster of the Week by Michael Sams. Thank you so much for making this damn game. Lots of ideas that went into it. It is a wonderful game.
I have a feeling it might make a return on this time.
I would
tabletop.
love for it to make a return personally.
I just have a feeling with the vibe that's going on at this table.
Yeah.
It is just absolutely silliness, and
I mean,
I'm just completely flustered the entire time.
Having to play
You're
the
welcome.
straight man as
You
opposed to
never
playing
know.
the jackass. Yeah, that's fun.
the straight man. What?
Yeah, I had to play the straight man. Get in the goddamn.
You could have been. I mean, you don't have to be straight.
You've always got a
If you
gun,
want.
Jim.
You can be bi if you want. Who cares?
Well, remember last time someone took away my gun,
Oh man.
and when we fought a bear in like a coliseum, I went to do the whole Indiana Jones bit, and then I looked down and went,
Where's my gun?
so I had to use my two swords. So we got through that. But yeah,
Yeah, I feel like this is going to make a return somewhere,
yeah.
somehow.
Absolutely.
Monster Week is super fun. I've never actually played it. Apocalypse games I've
What'd you
played,
do?
but this one is just not
I'll
something
leave
I've
it
done.
leave it secret.
So anything that encourages drinking heavily, vomiting, and crashing somebody's precious car.
Oh my god.
Why am I always?
Yep. I
It's
mean,
okay. We'll get you a Prius.
did you have vomit on you before you got in the car?
No, remember I got vomited on. We went back to the.
changed and
Changed
okay.
into the
So I was just-
Dixie
Dixie
I was
Teacup
just kind of
Cowboy.
hoping that his
Dixie
car's not
Teacup
just
Cowboy
dented, but
Fry.
I
smells
mean,
like vomit.
My vomited clothing are in his backseat.
That's what I wanted to
In the
hear.
trunk?
That is honestly what I know.
No, we
Did
didn't
you-
put them in the trunk. I don't have a
Slurping
trunk
in the
key
back.
trunk.
Just,
I mean, you can get out a dent, but the smell of vomit.
no, the fender was torn. Like the
You
metal
can-
was actually rent.
But that can be fixed.
It's not an easy fix.
But the smell
Yeah.
of vomit.
air fresheners.
I don't
Lots
think
of
you
air
can-
fresheners.
I
I
hid
don't
it
think
under
you
the
can
seat.
get
I don't think they're gonna find it.
Hey!
Oh,
And
That's
so
That's
we
a
won't have
wrap.
a car for the first year of the show because it's just not in the budget. And someone hid vomit clothes, so we'll just have to use other random cars.
No, we're getting you a Prius. We're going to use the government money to buy you a Prius. Your money, not mine.
I'm not buying Prius.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
all right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning
Thank
in.
you.
I know we got some people hopping in and lurking and just coming in to say hi. Thank you. We extremely appreciate it. Check us out on the VODs. And I don't know when we'll be back. I think 4 weeks,
I believe
8 weeks,
we're gonna
12
time.
weeks.
We're going to be taking a
Sometime.
couple of weeks. We were going to start the Fall Delta Green on October 10th.
What are we gonna do? Let's not
What
talk about
are-
what we're not gonna do. What are we gonna do?
Magic.
That- it confuses people when you tell people what you're not
We're
doing.
going to do.
We're going to be
Delta
playing.
Green
we're
October
going to be
20 something.
playing the Fall of Delta Green
on October
You
24th.
enjoying that?
October 24th.
Jeez,
For
how long
sure.
From now?
Yeah. But
So-
we're going to be doing an extra special. We're going to build characters on the 3rd.
Not on this show, though.
Not on this show, though. But
We broadcast on the 3rd, the time that you're building characters.
I know.
yeah, we've got that other show,
So,
the Chronicles of Party,
if you
which
guys
is
want to
also
record it,
fun.
or if you want to do a special episode, we will figure that out.
I could do a
because-
podcast episode.
Yes, because scheduling is the hardest part of this whole job. So,
Scooter says passive
I have
aggressively.
killed. I have killed.
Like a dagger in the heart.
killed Willow. I've killed Willow.
just
No.
let's figure it out.
Try so hard to kill a character.
But we will be back
Try hard.
on October 24th.
October 24th, for sure, we will be back
24th.
with one-shot action theater.
We're gonna have special guests too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael and Marvin from. Well, Marvin from.
Marvin from everything we've done since day one on Time to Tabletop.
Literally.
Yeah.
Except our show.
Except
And-
for this
and-
one, yeah.
I'm not
Well,
joking. Like
actually,
Marvin is
no.
like the staple of Time to Tabletop right
Marvin
now.
is
Michael
our
and Kat.
anchor. He is our
Kat
rock.
also.
He
Kat
is
has
our
been
island.
here off and on since for years.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much to those the troopers that have stuck with us.
And also, Michael's going to be there too. So the host of Generation Hero will be a participant. In this
Yeah, the
show.
host, the writer, the game master. He does a lot of writing for our after school enrichment programs for kids. I mean, yeah, you have to check him out. He was on our podcast. He ate a minion fart on our podcast. It was
And he
amazing.
It was
survived.
really loud.
I don't. Come
Was it the fart or the minion
Not
fart that was?
Just everybody's like, ah, it smells. And my earbuds were going, and I was like, I need to lower the levels.
Yeah, we.
lower all the levels.
Scooter doesn't know what he's doing. He pushes buttons, and it's always the wrong one. But
never the
other than
right
that, thank you so much for tuning in. We will be back on the 24th for sure. We'll see if we can get some other stuff going on. Check out the tweeters and the bookers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We will post them. I'll put them on the schedule. So enjoy. Always pull up a chair. Make time to tabletop.
Keep updating URLs. Good night, everybody.
Peace out.
Later.